front for now. Oh, you muted yourself. Press it again. Hello. Should work.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello and welcome. Sorry for the little hectic start there. I'm not Connor. Connor is playing today. He is on his way. He is running late. Things take longer than we had hoped, or he had hoped, but no worries. We have Battle Report today. It's going to be Golden Boys, no bugs. So, Matt, you've got your Blood Angels today.
Yep.
Very nice Blood Angels. The Sanguinary Guard are here with Dante, right?
Yep. Finally got those ready. I got the Battle Force box way long ago and just never got around to them.
And Connor is playing Custodes. Connor is at least, his list is practicing for a GT coming up. Matt doesn't need any more practice with Death Guard. He's good enough with them for now. And we don't have any of the armies he needs practice against anyway. We don't have knights or anything. You just kick our butt with your Death Guard.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of really poor matchups in the Death Guard.
We do. So we thought we'd do, at least for Matt, a little bit more casual, the Blood Angels. But for the time being, Connor will be here very soon. I figure we could just go over lists, chat a little bit. The chat is very far away, and I see you guys in there. One Man Blind, I saw you. I don't know who the other one is. I can't see it from all the way here. But when Connor gets here, I will be behind the cameras. And then let us know about the mics. We've got new setups for the mics. I know every video that I've been doing over the past few weeks has been slowly getting better. I'm hoping this is the best that they will be at the peak, but we'll see. I need your feedback. Let's see, who's here? Who's here? Hello. One Man Blind. Tetra. Morning. Where would you be if it's the morning? Is that like Australia?
No, let's see. What time is it? It's 5:30.
5:30. Because
that's
Europe would be like, it'd be like 1 in the morning.
Asia, Australia sounds about right.
Okay.
14-ish hours.
Good morning if that is where you're from. It's afternoon for us. While we get going, Matt, why don't you just walk us through your list? I will put them in the description when we get to it, when I get behind camera. But I had not done that yet. They will be there.
Yeah, so I am running the Liberator Assault Group Detachment. Good old Blood Angels. They got a few points cut, so trying out a bunch of stuff. Start up, I've got Dante with 3 Sanguinary Guard. I've got Lamartes with a squad of 10 Death Company with jetpacks with all the war gear stuff mixed in. I've got 2 units of Inceptors. One of them has the plasma guns. One of them has the bolt guns. I've got a unit of Infiltrators, very nice in this meta of everything 6-inch deep strikes and charges for some reason. Ballistus Dreadnought, Death Company Dreadnought. I've got a Lieutenant with Combi Weapon, 6 Blade Guard with a Chaplain leading them. He has the Speed of the Primarch enhancement, so that's a once-a-game fights first for them.
Yeah.
An Impulsor, and then I've got 2 squads of 5 Assault Intercessors with jump packs, and then a squad of Company Heroes with a Captain. And the Captain in there has the Ragefield Warrior enhancement for the once-a-game sustained hits 3 and whatever else that all does.
That shenaz.
Yeah, once-a-game kill Gilliman, basically.
Show up Dante and these guys I missed right away. I don't know if we can make it to Connor's list. Let's see. We can't. The cord is not quite long enough. But it's pretty close. I upgraded the cord length. So Connor's running Custodes. I believe he's doing Shield Host, keeping it old school. His 3 characters are his 3 normal. Valerian, who's really annoying in melee. We've got the Blade Champ. Blade Champ might have an enhancement.
Yeah, it was...
I think it gives ignore cover for shooting.
And then up to specs.
Yeah, that's it. And then good old Trajan. 2 units of Venatari. 2 of the Nasty Grav tanks. You don't have a ton. Oh, there are 2 good targets for it.
A couple.
In this game.
Popping the Impulsor is nice too.
Yeah, that too. He's got 2 squads of 4 Wardens. He's trying out 4-man squads to get 1 extra unit in here. 2 squads of Sisters. The ones with the swords actually have Flamers because they have Scout, so they can actually do something maybe. A squad of Custodian Guard and a squad of 3 Terminators. I'm pretty sure. If I missed something up, Connor will correct me.
That sounds like the list I remember looking through.
We just played it, that list, just last week. You'll see a battle report on Monday, I think, for it. So I know the list. We're playing on our Zone Mortalis board today because all of my other ones are packed up and prepping, make sure I have enough space for them in my car for the GT. But this one fits in nice and snug in a box. So that's what we're rocking with. We are playing, I don't even know what the mission letter is, but it's Terraform, Crucible of Battle, and the new mission layout 8, which I really like.
Yeah, I like the changes they made to it.
It's a lot easier to set up. Not a whole lot of thinking with it.
Yeah, and it gets rid of the awkward, can you see or can't you see through the center depending on how much has the terrain shifted.
Yeah, exactly. We got some chats here. Who we got? Coffee and Warhammer, perfect way to start the day. Akana Lotus is here. Who's on Blood Angels? That would be Matt.
Yep.
Matt is on Blood Angels. Don't worry, I'm not playing them. Connor's playing the Custodes. Matt's playing the Blood Angels.
I know most of the rules. I am playing some new stuff today, so see how well I do with them.
I know most of the Custodes rules. Maybe I'll just play them. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to stall for just a little bit. So if you guys have questions, let us know.
How you guys feeling about the new night stuff? And
actually, I got a question for you. I want your opinion on this. So GW has yet to FAQ or clarify the subterranean assault stuff.
Okay.
There is a pretty hard divide in the community at what can be done via tunnels and what can't be done via tunnels. I'm curious as to your opinion. Are you everything can be done via tunnels because reserves are reserves? Or are you someone who is more, no, strategic reserves and deep strike reserves are two very separate things and the rules do not overlap?
So, okay, so what's actually the wording on the tunnels thing?
It's just when a unit can be set up when they're arriving on the table. I can get the exact word.
Okay.
But it seemed like I posted a video on Subterranean Assault, a more in-depth guide to it, and it seemed like the community was pretty divided. At first they were against me, and then more people popped in like, no, I think you're right. So the exact wording, well, there's each time a burrower unit for your army is set up on the battlefield from reserves, so that's that. And then the other stuff is in your reinforcement steps of your moon phase, you can set up a unit on the battlefield from reserves, wholly within the tunnels. To me, that seems pretty obvious that would be any kind of reserve that can pop up there.
I would think so. Is the argument that because strategic reserves normally have to come in 6 inches from the board edge, they'd have to come in 6 inches from the board edge to use that?
Well, they're wondering if all of the stuff, like, so for example, gargoyles and Molochs have abilities that trigger when they deep strike.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot of different.
This argument I have seen. So
there's a lot of branches to this argument.
So as I understand it, this detachment rule doesn't actually give you permission to set up from reserves in general. You need a reserves rule already to use this. So if you're coming in from deep strike, you have to deep strike first to use the tunnel.
Yep.
So that's how I would read that.
Or strategic reserves.
Yeah, or strategic reserves.
So that was my understanding too. Is like there's nothing that says it's like a circle is a square. No, a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square. A rectangle is a square, but a square is not a rectangle. No. You guys know what I mean. Because deep strike is reserve. They can set up wherever they want, but they can also take advantage of the tunnel rules based on how it is. And strategic reserve, they set up normally on the edge, or they can take advantage. So if my rule says when I'm set up via deep strike, I can still set up in the tunnels. I'm still using deep strike. I'm just using the tunnels to get closer.
That would be how I'd interpret it.
That's how I've interpreted. It seems to be pretty split in the community. What is going on in the chat? Hold on. What happened? What did you guys...
Somebody gift something?
Akana Lotus. Akana Lotus gifted 20 memberships. Hot dog.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is very generous, and we really appreciate that. Wow. Awesome. That's all right. So if you guys are watching and got one of those memberships, make sure you link your Discord, your YouTube account to your Discord account through Discord, and you get access to our channel Discord. It's a lot of fun hanging out in there. I have recently done some tweaking behind the scenes. Now it is reinforcement tier and above can get access to the Discord, not just troop tier and above. So anyone, if you are a member of any level, just the 99-cent level can pop in for the Discord. But Troop and Above, you get the member exclusive videos, which we need to film. I am going to do something fun.
Okay.
Probably want to use your Blood Angels because I think your Death Guard will just steamroll it.
Fair.
Unless there's another army you want to use. But
I don't know what the context is, so I don't know what to...
I am going to see if Subterranean Assault can make Toxicrins competitive.
Oh.
Because their whole thing is that they are impossible to hide and move up the board. But if you deploy them in the front line, you don't have to worry about those things too much.
Sure.
They have one special rule that unfortunately, it's when within 6 inches at the end of the movement phase, so they can't totally take advantage of it. They do a whole bunch of mortal wounds at the end of every movement phase. Unfortunately, it's not 9 inches because that would be hilarious. Oh, I think I hear Connor.
Yep.
Connor's here. But yes, thank you, Connor Lotus. Connor is around the corner. Grab a mic by the green dice. Oh, and then you need a clothespin right there. You're going to clothespin, and then you clip to mic to the clothespin. Because, put it clothespin on your shirt first. It'll make life easier. As we learned when we filmed, we did a bit of a test. Where Connor had a lapel mic and I used the wireless stuff or the non-lapel thing. And with the lapel, it's a little too loud. And with this, I think this is just a lot easier. Then you don't have to bump the mute button because these things are super sensitive. All right, let's see if Connor can do it. Nice. All right, we'll take it away. Well, Connor, take it over here.
Hello, chat. Thanks for waiting.
So we've run through the armies already, so assuming that is everything that should be in your list, go ahead, double check.
I put the 4 Sword Sisters in for the Flamers, so you can keep them separate.
And these are 4. Looks great.
All right. So we can jump into deployment then. The mission is Terraform on Crucible Battle.
It has changed in this one, so now you can terraform. You can steal the terraforms. They complete at the end of the turn, and they're 1 point instead of 2 points.
And you just terraform the middle.
No, terraform the no man's land objective.
You can do your opponents as well if you get there.
Yes, you can do your opponents.
Okay.
All right. So attacker defender. All right. We're just gonna
good start to this battle.
All right. Do you have infiltrate at all? I don't think so, right?
No infiltrate for Custodes.
All right. I'll have you deploy first. All
right. For the reserves. I've got 2 squads of Venatari and a 3-man squad of Terminators.
Tetra. I think the Molochs pop up with their abilities is very
so in Deep Strike, I've got the 2 squads of Inceptors and the 2 squads of Intercessors with jump packs. And then inside of the Impulsor are going to be the Blade Guard.
All right.
I have 2 squads that kind of want to be in there, so my list is a little awkward.
Blade Guard have once per game fight first. I don't know if you said
Yes. Yeah. So Blade Guard have once a game fight first. They have a chaplain leading them. My company heroes have a captain in there that has a once a turn do insane amounts of damage from the captain. And then Dante, Sanguinary Guard, Death Company Dread, and Ballistus.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'll deploy first.
Yep.
All right, let's get to you top down for you guys to watch.
And mission is Terraform. You just score.
Do actions on objectives.
Otherwise, it's 4 points for every objective you hold.
Yeah.
Including your home?
Yes.
Yeah. And the actions complete end of turn now, so they're way easier to get off.
To hold them,
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Cut. I am going to drop my
welcome everybody who's joining
my backline.
Make sure you hit that like button. It pushes the stream out to more and more people. More people get to watch this Battle of the Golden Boys. Gold and black, really.
Yeah.
The only difference here, it's almost a Christmas battle. Gold, black, and red, and gold, black, and green.
We did this one a few months ago.
You did.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting layout.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very, very long, very diagonal.
Yeah, this is one of the new terrain, one of the ones they changed.
I definitely have not played this one yet, yeah.
We did last Monday.
We did this one?
So we did this terrain layout, but we didn't do the diagonal deployment.
I guess the diagonal.
We did that. Yes, the diagonal does make a difference.
Yeah, you do kind of have an alleyway here, straight down
Down the middle, yeah. Or sort of middle. All right, we've got Valerian.
Okay.
Well, hopefully you guys like it because this is going to be in the tournament.
Here's Valerian.
And he is -1 AP in melee?
Yeah.
Yeah. That nasty.
It is a good ability.
Nasty sons of bitch.
Okay. Let me put my
So you're like
red right here.
You're almost all melee besides your
Oh yeah, Blood Angels.
your Blood Angels. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Liberator Assault Group, so that's +1 attack, +2 strength on the charge.
Yeah.
I've got like Advance and Charge, Lance, and all this stuff as stratagems.
All the melee stuff you could ask for.
Yep.
The tank came.
The tank came.
All right.
That's a cool model, Matt.
Yeah, thank you. I just finished him yesterday.
Man.
We'll get some close-ups of Dante later when he's on the table, but that's
Jeez.
we used the new wings from Stormcast Eternal models.
I was gonna say those wings are definitely not
Yeah, and
normal.
the wings on the Sanguinary Guard are not standard.
Cool.
Makes them
6'1".
give them their Blood Angel feel again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's the Phobos guy.
Yeah, Lieutenant with combi weapon. So I guess I have to pick an objective to get reroll ones to wound on. So I'll pick the center for that.
And he's just a lone up guy, right?
Yeah, lone up. He gets a repositional move.
Cool. Here is Trajan's squad.
Your reactive move, that one.
Yes.
Here's Trajan's squad. So these are the two Warden squads that are down right now.
Okay. So that one has the advantage. No, that's Trajan.
That's Trajan.
Advance-
Champ is with the guard.
Okay.
And he has advance and charge.
Okay. All right. Well. Oh, the ballistic or Brutalis. Death Company Dread. There we go. Just cycle through all of them. I'll
dreads.
figure it out eventually.
Okay.
And you know what Death Company stuff does?
No.
They have reroll hits inherently and a 6-up feel no pain.
Nice.
But they have 0 OC unless they're close to a Chaplain or Blood Angel's character.
Makes sense.
The Blood Angel character part is new.
Oh, nice.
So now if they're close to like Dante or something, they also get OC.
It's cool.
Wow.
Not very fluffy, but cool.
Yeah.
Helpful. We'll do another tank right there.
All right.
Okay.
I'm getting the list in, guys.
All right.
6:30. 6:30.
Glad I wasn't too late.
No, I thought you were coming from the city, so I'm like, there's no way you're getting
No.
here in time.
No, appointment was in Bloomington.
That's nice. Bloomington's nice to an extent.
Company Heroes here.
What do they do?
So
They do a bunch of stuff, right?
Everything.
well, yeah, so they're 4 wound bodies, but no invulns on them except the captain.
Weird.
They get +1 OC from the ancient. There's a regular bolt rifle. There's a mastercrafted bolt rifle, a mastercrafted heavy bolter, and then the mastercrafted bolter on the captain, and then like a power sword with the mastercrafted power sword on the blade dude.
They just do a little bit of everything.
Do a bunch of stuff. This is the guard squad.
And then the captain is super scary in melee one time.
He's got the big thing.
Yeah, like 9 attacks, sustained hits 3, full rerolls against the oath target,
That guy.
dev wounds.
Oh, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Will you hand me that tape measure?
Yes.
One man Bland asked if I managed to pick up some new Raveners. I did get one squad of them. I got the whole box, so I've got the terrain. But I asked my stores if I could get more than one, and they said, nope, we're only getting 3 copies, so you can have one of them, not all of them. Which
You got one box of them?
understandable. One of the one kill team box. So I got Prime. Let's see, the Primes are here. Here it is.
Huge.
Yeah. He's actually not that much bigger than Raveners.
Just tall.
The crest thing, I think.
The crest, the big fish crest,
Yeah.
makes him stand out a bit more. But he's not that much
Oh,
bigger.
I guess not. He's just taller.
Yeah.
So you got 5 of them?
Yep, it's 5. It's prime and 4.
Oh, so you can do
You
this.
can run 15? Yeah, I can run 15 of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I did. They're quite weird to build when it comes to Tyranids. Normally, Tyranids have a lot of like ball and socket style building. All their old kits are that way.
Sure.
But these were very much like square pegs and square holes, and it just felt weird. I also did build my prime slightly wrong. His torso joint doesn't quite mix up. Hey, someone actually in the chat got one of the gifted memberships.
Nice.
Let's go. No, One Man Blend was not able to pick one up. It's
How far do your grav tanks move?
10.
They move 10. So you couldn't clear it that way.
It's tough. We have a ton of stores around here that all got
you could.
3 copies each, but everybody I know was only able to get 1 copy, and that's from like 7 stores we have here within a 30-minute drive, 40-minute drive.
Yeah.
It's tough. I put the I sold the AdMech. I debated keeping the AdMech, but I sold them. I didn't scalp them. I didn't charge an arm and a leg for them. I just charged $60 for them, as would be standard. And I clicked publish. I sat my phone down. I went to grab a drink of water and came back, and I had like 5 texts saying, "Can I have these?"
For what?
So the Kill Team box came with an AdMech unit and the Tyranid unit, and a lot of other Tyranid stuff. But the AdMech unit is actually a really powerful unit. So a lot of people, kind of one of those that every AdMech list should probably have one, because they have every special rule in the game: infiltrate, scout, advance, and do actions.
Up lately.
Yeah. So they sold in seconds.
Cool.
I could have probably got way more for them, but I hate doing that. So
Ready?
you guys are good to go.
And so Lamartine gives these guys -1 damage and lethal hits.
Nice.
So
here we go, boys.
All right. Attacker, defender.
Who wants to go first?
Not me.
Oh,
Not me.
okay.
I am gray. Matt's orange.
All right.
Again, the 5.
Wow.
Nope. I was out of the box, but I got a 1. Should I reroll it in the box or
Make the call, Craig.
Gotta be in the box.
In
Gotta
the
be in the
box.
box. It's an important roll.
All right, I got a 5 again.
All right.
I'm going first.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna paint up the terrain and stuff. I will probably use all of it as just decorative, or a lot of the pieces work really good as like the smaller footprint terrain pieces. Most of them fit in there, so they'll be good for some terrain pieces to have those. There's some other buildings online that have Tyranid spires put into them, so I might just make a whole new set of terrain to go with it.
All right. Tempting target and bring it down.
That's an interesting start.
Tempting target is
I choose.
A no man's
yeah,
land
you
objective.
pick a no man's land objective.
Wait. Oh, you didn't scout. Did you want to scout? Or did you?
Oh, yeah, did you want to scout?
Oh, I do. That's right. I have a scout.
Go for it.
Your flamey sisters get 6 inches.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna see them popping up on
guy.
eBay for some people who are gonna try and scalp them. Which scalping is
It's just how it is.
just a shame. I've been trying to
Watch out.
collect.
There's my scary scout.
I've been trying to collect occasionally some Pokemon cards
so
here.
where's my
and it's
tempting target?
disgusting.
All right, so Matt's tempting target. You want to go top down, Craig?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's
yeah.
okay. So tempting target is one of the no man's land ones.
One of the no man's land objectives. Yep.
I mean, it's not this one,
Fair.
so it's going to be that one.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I could get there. I really don't want to.
I know, and that's why it's there.
Yep.
Not the best turn 1 secondaries. But
No, for sure not.
it's okay.
Yeah, bring it down is a little rough. I could get to you, but not with enough stuff to kill one.
The tank?
Well,
Okay.
I don't think I could get line of sight with the tank. I think I could hit you with them pretty easily.
Yeah.
But I doubt they would kill you. I've not done the math, so maybe they could.
What is the profile of Sanguinary Guard? Sorry.
Yes. No,
you're
that's
explaining so much.
good question. So their abilities, they are -1 to be hit and -1 to be wounded in melee.
That's awesome.
Disgusting.
That's really strong.
Yep. Otherwise, they're T4 bodies with 3 wounds.
Invone?
Nope.
2 up save?
2 up save.
2 up save.
So I need to, before the battle run starts, decide my shield host.
Okay.
Because it's AP or crits. The rest of your army's 3 up saves, though?
2 ups on
Dreadnoughts.
these guys, but 3 ups on most
Everything
things.
I think for now we'll stick with the crits.
Okay.
But I need to be thinking about that.
Oh.
You crit on 5s,
yeah,
or
yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
+1 AP.
Yep.
So
I do have Armor of Contempt, because I'm Space Marines.
that's why I need to think about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, but yeah, otherwise, so they get +1 to hit from Dante, and he also has some Battle Shock thing that I'd have to look up to remember. But they have the swords. So those are, oh geez, I thought I had this memorized. I believe they're 4 attacks base,
I'm going to guess.
5 on the charge,
Strength 6, AP 2, damage 2.
AP 3.
AP 3?
Yeah, so that's the trait,
Guard.
the Sanguinary Guard, yep. So that's the trade-off between the spears and the swords. Swords are AP 3, spears get lance, and I think maybe have 1 less attack or something.
Okay.
But swords are better in general.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's 4 attacks base, so they get 5 on the charge, strength 8 on the charge.
They're nasty things.
And then Dante is super spooky. So his Ax Mortalis is 8 attacks base, hit on 2s with lethal hits, strength 8, so it'll be strength 10 on the charge, AP 3, damage 2.
Okay.
And his Battle Shock thing is he gets to try to Battle Shock something in the fight phase.
Okay. I think I know what everything does now.
And then,
Ish.
It's pretty straightforward with
Yeah.
the Blood Angels. They go
Yeah.
fast, they hit you hard.
yeah, like I said, strats are mostly for boosting damage,
Okay.
or going faster so I can do damage.
I've
They also have Melta Pistols.
yes.
Yep.
That's the other
Those ones
spooky.
are just one. It's just
There's one guy with a Melta Pistol,
Yeah.
plus Dante has a really spooky Melta
Yeah.
Pistol.
I've only played against Blood Angels once with my Tyranids, and Dante and his unit just did not want to die.
Yeah.
All right. Your go, my friend.
Yeah. So I get to pick no at the moment target. I guess I will. Am I going to get line of sight on anything? Because I don't think I'm going to go for tempting target, and I don't think I'm going to commit to killing a tank.
Tried to hide pretty well.
Yeah, so I think I'm probably not even going to get to shoot. So I will call Trajan's squad my oath target just in case you charge me.
Sure.
There are a few sets of Raveners going up on
All right. And then,
eBay. God, they're like over $100.
so
$100 US a piece. That's
Turf form is
insane.
action.
You disgusting $137 for a set of them.
Are they actually selling for that, or are people just posting them for that?
I think people are just posting them for that right now. I don't know if they're selling for that. Starting bid $35 plus $30 for shipping.
Whew. Okay, so I'm not gonna
Oh
get
my
onto that
God.
objective without advancing.
Hmm.
So
Disgusting, you
use my
disgusting
pivot,
people.
Drag.
I just hate scalping.
I
It's
saw
such a degree.
I saw an interesting thing recently about I think it's Pokemon cards packs.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
it's
even.
really
where
bad.
stores were having different prices for selling open versus unopened boxes, where you get a cheaper price if you let them slash the box open.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't resell it.
Yep.
I went to Target the other day to get, my friend just had a baby.
Yeah.
Right before the baby was born, it was a baby shower. And I went to Target because he has been into collecting Pokemon cards the last few years. And there's a labeled, it says Pokemon cards, you know, like where you check out, like for our whole lives.
Mhm.
Yep.
At least where we're from. At the Target, you can just buy Pokemon cards.
Advance these guys.
Yeah. The entire section was filled with baseball cards.
Yep. And Yu-Gi-Oh!
And you get all the other
And
cards.
Disney stuff.
So then I asked my friend at the baby shower, what's up with that? And he said, oh, you can't buy Pokemon
You
cards
can't.
in stores anymore.
I have it. If you go to some like dedicated card shops,
Right.
you might find them.
But even there, people, they like wait for the shipment.
Yep. And then they hog them all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. So I've been buying from Marketplace. People are scalping these boxes of 6-packs for I've been paying like $40 to $45. I thought they were going for $40 because I bought them at a store once for $40. And I just bought a set from another guy's like, no, these actually sell for $30. People have been scalping. I see them go as high as $60 for these things.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's like I just want to open a pack.
It is sad for kids.
It's sad
Like
for
Pokemon
kids.
cards, yeah.
It's really sad for the kids who just want to
I
anyone
like
who-
Pokemon cards.
I like them. I like opening them. But yeah, and then you see the people online who's like, yes, let's just open 20 packs of cards for a 30-second video. It's like, God, just save some for everybody else.
It's a weird
It's a
new thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Actually, the every other month at Canterbury, they do a card show. So you can go and buy stuff from people, and that's the only way I've been able to find them, really.
Makes sense.
All right, Matt, you done with your turn?
That is giving me my turn.
One turn.
I'm going to terraform with this guy,
Okay.
and then everyone else is just hiding so that I don't get shot yet.
What were your actual cards? Like
I had Tempting Target and Bring It Down.
Right. And you're gonna ditch any of those or both?
I will. Do I ditch both?
Dun dun dun.
Because the issue with Tempting Target, I'm throwing away a unit to get there, and the only unit I can throw away is Dante.
Throw him away.
If it were turn 2, I could at least like rapid ingress something, but I won't get to do that. So I'm definitely gonna get rid of Tempting Target. I think I'll get rid of Bring It Down too, just because it'd be too easy since I haven't exposed myself to get shot at. It'd be too easy for Connor to just hide.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna dish both. So
Okay.
bring me up to 3 CP on your turn.
I'll be up to 2. And yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Custodes turn 1.
What are Custodes gonna get?
Bring it down.
Wow.
Extend.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's easier than Tempting.
Yep.
Yes. That's slightly better.
Extend, but you get to choose.
So, it's going to be an equally...
Exciting turn.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think much is going to happen here. Now, the sad thing is, I am so slow. You can't terraform after you
Not after you advance, no.
But this tank...
I have one Ballistus is
Yeah.
the only shooting that you really have to worry about.
This tank has a faster move. So I suppose I'll take the points where I can get them. And I need extend. So
Yeah.
there's that guy. Now, this tank, you get out 3 and you move 6 with the Blade Guard. It's a regular
Yes.
amount of movement.
And I can advance and charge
So
with a CP.
angles.
Yep. So 9 inches plus 3d6.
So you can definitely come and get me.
And then Dante Squad, he also gets +1 to advance and charge rolls.
+1 to advance and charge rolls.
So they move 12 inches, and then if they advance and charge, they're going 3d6 plus 2.
I'm jealous of your movement.
Me too, because I mainly play Death Guard.
Why is the tunnel marker?
That's tempting.
That was my tempting
Oh,
target. I didn't know what else to
Tyranids are
grab.
coming. There is a Tyranid on the board, kind of. Can you guys find them?
It's like...
He's here.
Blue's Clues?
There's one on the board. Matt knows where he is.
Now
I do know where he
now
is.
I want to find him. I'll find him later.
I'll
Everyone
find
been
him.
practicing your I Spy?
I'll find him later.
I spy a Tyranid.
All right, we're going to be just an inch off the wall there. This guy, there's 2 banners in his squad. That's illegal.
Double.
I blame
OC.
Craig.
Me too. All right, these guys are an inch off the wall. They'll go. You don't have a ton of shooting. So go forward. But
I do have a bunch of like plasma pistols and stuff mixed into infantry squads.
right. So turn to. Actually, no.
And then I guess for small stuff, the Ballistus does have a little bit of long range shooting.
These sisters are actually going to go backwards.
Okay.
forwards.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, I do have the 2 units with 6-inch deep strike.
Yep. Oh, 6-inch deep strike.
Yes.
Inceptors.
Yeah, the Inceptors. So one of them's got plasmas, one of them's got bolters.
The original 6-inch deep strike.
6-inch deep strike is not cool.
They can't charge.
They cannot charge. Not that they would want
But
to.
they don't really want to. They'll just kick you in the face a little bit.
What's the range on them?
Oh,
Is it 18?
Yes, it is 18. They're long range pistols.
So I can't stop you.
I hope you guys
Really?
viewing at home.
The
enjoy
plasma guns are
how
damage
crisp
3, so those are the ones you'd
top-down
want to keep
camera
away from the
is now.
custodians.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving it.
But they're
looking
both pretty
here.
lethal against the sisters.
Well, I would like to. I can't really stop you at all from just dropping down and nuking something.
That's kind of what they're there for.
I have no units on the board.
Yes, that is. I gotta imagine that's rough for Custodes with the NIDS thing happening right now.
I politely asked Craig to not use the thing against me on our game last time.
You'll face it one of these days.
Great.
Because at least with the Death Guard Deep Strike, it doesn't happen until I'm already in your face. Because you have to be in contagion range, but...
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so they'll try. Is it even possible?
They are 3 40mm bases, so it's...
That's the size of one of those tunnel markers if you wanted to space it out.
I mean, you can...
A few more.
Thanks.
if
Here's a little squad.
If you every turn one of those is on the table, you have to roll a d20. If you roll a 1, humans pop out.
It is impossible for me to stop you.
You can 2-inch space, so you can spread out a little more.
A bit more. Actually, that might end up. Yeah, that's true. I guess I could gain a little bit more. Enjoy as I try to screen
Enjoy math
this
and
stupid squad.
geometry.
That's not why we play 40k.
I think that's what I can do
Okay.
with that.
Or
We'll
Yeah.
see you next turn. All right, and then if I go here, we have the laser.
There's somewhere.
It should be right by the dice box.
I do not see it.
Well, she.
Let's do this. We'll just do a preliminary test.
No. There's our laser.
I think I can hit the tank
Tank came.
Yeah, I think so.
if I go
If you can get to that spot.
because it's 10 over. Just wow, I put the dice exactly in the right spot.
What in the...
Yeah. So
No.
right on the edge of the dice.
Yeah, that's I measured for deployment and then eyeballed for my actual movement. So that's on me.
Just a hair. Death Company are like chain swords. I mean, they're holding.
So
chain swords.
okay, so there's 3 power fists and 3 power fists, I think. Let me
3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 power fists. There's 2 eviscerators, which are adjacent to power fists, and then the rest are chain swords. I get lethal hits inherently. I can give them lance.
Stuff.
And then he's got like a Crozius, like a chaplain.
Okay.
And then there's also 2 plasma pistols, or just one plasma pistol and 2 melta pistols in the squad. So if I can get within 6, I can also
Boy.
do some shooting.
Okay. Well,
I don't know where it is.
I'm getting extends, and I'll try to bring it down. I doubt I kill you.
We're doing some shooting. Something's happening.
We do.
Yes.
One thing.
I misplaced my impulsor by like a millimeter.
We will, guys.
So I could either terraform here, or I could shoot some Death Company.
That you could.
The problem with terraforming here is that these 2 units could just.
Right, but I'd have to do an action to stop you because it completes at the end of your turn, so you'll get it off no matter what. And then I'd have to put my units in the middle of all your stuff
Mhm.
and not do
and
anything.
do an action. And
Oh, to get the terraform again?
yeah, you have to
To stop, once you've terraformed it, I have to terraform to take it back from you.
Oh, I thought you just meant if you take the objective.
No, I
No,
have to do an action.
Yeah, you have to terraform it.
Yeah, we'll terraform it.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, because otherwise
maybe
if you're-
2.
you'd probably kill 1 or 2 with the big guns on top, but the little ones probably would bounce off.
Yeah. Okay, we will terraform that. Do we have a marker for that, or
Can
Something.
use.
Yeah.
Tyranids are always around?
No. That's the logo.
Maelstrom Gaming Studios is always around.
It is. We are hopefully.
All right, so we have a teeny tiny bit of shooting.
The terrain does go hard at Lotus. I'm looking forward to painting it up.
Boom. Let's start with the little gun.
Okay.
Oh, did I do a wind pole? I don't think I did.
Twin Lastrum bolt cannon on the tank.
Okay.
That is a miss, but then I get it back with sustained.
Sure.
5, it's strength 6. AP 1. You
Alright.
cover.
Cover. So 3 up. I fail it.
A wound.
Down to 10.
Down to 10. All right. And we got the big blaze cannons.
Okay.
No. And toughness 11.
9.
Oh, they're like a rhino.
They're floating.
3s anyways. Okay. That's 3 of them at AP 3.
Okay. 5 up invulns.
Big damage.
Yeah, 5's either way for
All right. 1.
Yep.
Ooh. It's begun.
It's
Only 3 damage.
That reminds me, I do need to pick up some of those. You did 3 damage with 2 dice?
With 1.
1. I made 2 invulns.
Oh, okay.
I figured it would go that way.
Yeah. So down to 7 wounds.
Should be a D10 if you want.
Probably.
So that's it for Custodes turn 1.
There, white one.
This is 12, but okay.
It works. It's down.
Yep.
So Craig, I terraformed.
You terraformed?
You terraformed this one too, right?
Yes, I've also
Big
terraformed.
marker. And then I got extend.
Mine will be upside down,
That works.
so they're different.
Cool.
You got extend for 5. You do not get the terraform points
I think
yet.
extend is 4 now.
Yes, extend is only 4 now.
Yeah. And bring it down.
That's a good change.
Yeah, it's too easy to just be 5.
Yeah.
That was way too much. I think I might ditch, bring it down. I'm really gonna regret it if I can't score it next turn.
That was my same thought.
Yeah. I will ditch it, even though I'm gonna be shooting tanks next turn just to start cycling through stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
So with that, we're going to turn 2.
We each have 4 CP.
4 CP.
Yeah.
No one is challenger at start of round 2.
Correct.
So Matt, you will score a whopping 9 primary points because of your terraform. And 2.
I'm double checking my stratagems because I know I'm not gonna remember them all. Oh, I get a worse version of your mortal wound, feel no pain stratagem.
It's a 5-up.
Yeah.
I don't have any dev wounds.
Do you normally in Custodes?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think so.
Your blade champ probably does, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, I know there's one thing. My blade champ has dev wounds.
Yes, lance lethal hit. This one is advance and shoot or advance and charge, or I can battle shock to get both. And this one is the same but falling back. Okay.
At the start of turn 2, I have to switch my
Kata.
shield host
Is
thing.
it a kata?
Kata is the built-in rule.
Oh.
Shield host like affects the kata.
Right.
I will switch to extra AP.
Okay.
Oh.
That's only in melee, right?
In melee, my custodian guys have extra AP.
All right. I have got behind enemy lines and engage on all fronts. Well,
Those work well together.
yes, they do. All right. All right. I have to pick an oath target. So let's see. You are 16, just over 16 away. So if I hop out and move 6, that'll put you 7 away. That's a feasible charge.
Yes. Very feasible.
And over here, you are just over 19 away. So 12-inch move makes that a 7-inch charge as well.
Turn 2 is a big turn here.
Yeah, right. Probably, I think I'll advance and charge. Which one do I want more? All right. All right, I'll think about that while I move some other things.
Yeah, you got some time.
Yeah. So I'll start by hopping these guys out.
Broop. So their abilities once per game fights first.
That is the chaplain's enhancement.
Oh, that's the chaplains. Okay.
Yep. Their ability, they get to choose at the start of the fight phase, reroll ones to hit or reroll ones to invuln save.
Yeah.
And then
It's like the Tyranid warrior ability.
yeah.
Yes.
And then they also get +1 to wound from the chaplain.
I'm pretty sure those 2 units are the only ones to get that ability, and they were the first 2 codexes. They wrote that, and they're like,
Oh,
I feel like that
Yeah.
ability's
not a
not
good
the
rule.
best.
and they're very slightly different because I only get it on invuln
you
save.
get invuln, and I only get it on all saves, but there's only 2 instances that Tyranids can get invulns.
Right.
Through the Synaptic Nexus or through Warrior Bioform Onslaught.
Mm.
So it works on all save. So if you somehow go up against an AP0 thing, 4s rerolling 1s is cool.
Something. It's
But
a rule.
It most of the time leads to a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. Early Codex syndrome. Always
Yeah.
happens. I have very high hopes for the Grey Knights Codex since it's such a late codex.
It's coming out
The
in
recent
a month or 2.
the model release is a little disappointing, I gotta say.
The
but-
Dread Knight?
Yeah, because it's only like half of a new model.
Yeah. But it does mean that I get to have another Dread Knight, so then I'll have 6,
Sure.
which I like. Because we'll definitely be getting one, right, Craig?
Eventually. Not right away because it's only going to come out in the launch box. And I don't think you need
No.
more Strike Squad.
No,
than
I
Rampage.
don't think so.
Sure.
So
I don't think so either.
I don't, unless someone is like, yes, I really want those models, and we split it. I don't think it's worth buying.
Oh, yeah. No, we won't need
But it'll come out eventually,
Huh.
and then we'll get a 6th Dread Knight.
And I'll have 6. I'm just hoping for some detachment that is big damage detachment.
Advance this impulsor. Yeah. Have any thoughts on where they might go with rules? Because
I just have no idea with them.
because the detachment rule is a little like strong, just all on its own. Do you think they'll keep that, or
I mean, for the
The detach, like
the up and down is that's the army rule, right?
yeah. Oh, I bet they keep that. That's like their whole.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what they pair with that.
Yeah, it's hard because that rule being so strong, you don't want to make them super damagey, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to be able to kill bigger stuff easier. Is there one flaw?
Right.
But I don't know because the T-Suns are out now, right?
Yep.
And they're doing
Yes.
well.
yeah, very well.
I don't
They're-
actually know what their detachments do.
They got a psychic phase essentially.
Okay.
That's kind of the big thing with them. I mean, there's a lot of big things with them, but the main thing is that they actually got like an old-fashioned psychic phase.
That's cool. Happy for them. They needed
Yeah,
something to
I-
spice it up.
I hope that is a trial for 11th edition and they bring that back.
Yeah.
Because as a Tyranid player, I greatly miss the psychic phase.
Oh, me too.
I guess you're
I do too.
a Grey Knight
Yeah.
player as well.
Used to have full-on psychic battles.
Oh yeah,
Early
it's
videos on the channel, you can see.
Death Guard Psychic phase was pretty good too. I liked
Yeah, I guess
liked
you
having
had
that.
some too.
It was fun. It was a
Was.
fun part of the game,
Death Guard were one of the non-psychic armies that could at least compete in the psychic phase.
which is a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
It's Tyranids
We had-
specifically.
Lots of denials and a couple abilities. We had like 1 or 2 pretty good
Yeah,
abilities.
that's cool.
All right, I gotta make an actual decision here now.
Decision time.
How many wounds?
14.
14.
Toughness 11.
All right, I'm gonna do the advance and charge here. I think.
He's advancing and charging.
1 CP.
Yeah, I'll spend it now. It technically doesn't happen yet, but so don't forget.
You get what you asked for.
So 18-inch move.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm not gonna let them shoot and do it because that.
It would
Actually,
be nice if Grey Knights could kill greater demons.
That's a good point.
Yes.
I won't do it now because I already saw the results of the thing, but I can actually get advance and charge and advance and shoot if I battle shock them. But
You battle shock them. Yeah, funny.
yeah, a lot of this detachment stratagems are you get to choose between one of the two effects, or you get both, but you're battle shocked.
Do you have a lot of battle shocking things, or just the?
Well, it's like I just instantly battle shock myself to get a better effect.
Oh, you battle shock yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying me.
No.
I was confused.
No, it'd be like
The Black Rage.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
It's a cool detachment. I know it's an old one that everyone knows, but
It's not great if you play Tyranids or
no.
Chaos
No,
Knights
yeah.
and you can on that.
Yeah.
Although it
Please.
does combo pretty well with chaplains, which
Yes.
this army wants anyways, because chaplains can unbattle shock a unit.
Yeah.
So you can potentially, supercharge with the stratagem and then
Yeah.
just unbattle shock yourself so there's no consequences.
Very cool.
And
So you get out 3. The tank drives away. That's why I got ready to bring it down.
yeah.
That right there. Now you're doing not advanced charge with them.
Not just blocking.
Would you say it was like 7?
It should
So
be at 7.
There
Yeah.
are no new Grey Knight models. They're still using the old ones back from 5th edition.
They're so tiny.
There is a upgrade kit for the Dread Knight that
Yeah.
gives him new weapons and does it give him a new front faceplate type thing or something?
I don't think so. I think you just get like some bits to make it look different.
Yeah, okay. I think it's a new thing, but it's just fancier.
I don't think it's that different, but
They might have updated the sculpt of the dude
maybe.
I can't remember.
I haven't looked at it for a
But yeah,
while.
it's mostly new weapons.
Yeah. I hope they're good. That my one new thing with the army. I hope they're good.
There'll definitely be he's still a baby carrier.
Not my grandmaster that Craig made me.
Yeah, that one's not.
That one's sick.
But the quote unquote new one is still a baby carrier.
Yep.
It would be. I'm sure one of the attachments is going to be a fully
Drop
themed
these
around
guys
killing
right here.
demons. That'll for sure be one.
Yeah.
And I can 6-inch deep strike, but I think I'm just going to stay farther away from your scary stuff. Because
Yeah.
I can move to your objective in
and
one
it
turn
melts
anyway.
Is there plasma?
These are bolters.
Oh, they're both.
Yeah, I have one of each.
Yeah.
So the plasma ones, I think I'm going to leave in deep strike for now, and I will instead use these guys for this other corner.
Okay.
Actually I have behind enemy lines as well. So maybe I
Yes. Okay. So he's got. I think
let me measure.
he's got a book that goes on top of his
Oh, book.
chassis, a big book. It doesn't look like an upgraded front to the baby carrier, but it might be.
Let me see it. No.
There's
Maybe some bits.
maybe some
I think
bits
there's
there,
some bits, but
but he's got the mace and the giant multi-melta thing. It's a 4-barrel multi-melta.
which sounds sick.
Does a regular multi-melta have 2 barrels or 1?
Multi-melt has 2.
So it's a twin.
Quad melt or
No,
a
a twin multi-melta.
I mean, that sounds great.
So the
So-
question is, will it be twin linked or will it be
4 shots.
2 or 4 shots?
So it looks like I successfully got in your deployment zone with just 9-inch deep strike.
Well, dang! Look at that.
So
Are you done
yes,
moving?
I am done with my movement.
I'm going to rapid ingress some stuff.
Yep.
Strength 5, heavy bolters.
String 5, yep. With sustained hits 2, twin linked.
All right.
Oh, did I declare my with target? Okay.
I think you said trade in squad, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, I'm going to spend a CP for sure for rapid ingress.
Terminator's coming in.
Here's 3 Terminators. We'll see how the squad of 3 does.
Down to 3 CP.
It's just so expensive to have a squad of 5. And they're so slow.
Yeah.
They are going to... Let me do some measuring quickly. Could they fit right there? I think so. Definitely planned to leave just enough space for them. Yeah. There they are. So that's I paid for Rapid Ingress, and now I have a free Rapid Ingress with the Venatari squad.
Yep.
This cannot stand. This is not okay. Strength 5, AP 1, damage 2
Yes.
on them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're bolter boys.
Those are the
Yeah,
bolters.
those are the bolters. The plasmas are still in deep strike.
I was gonna say those Venatari are effed if you drop in right in front.
Oh,
Yeah.
if I asked right away.
Yeah.
I made sure.
I decided to leave the plasmas until more of his stuff was committed, so that I could.
That's a smart decision.
Because the plan, and I probably still will, but plan was just to kill the sisters with those ones.
Oh, I figured.
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
I spent my CP on Rapid Ingress.
Yep.
Got these 2 squads down.
All right, shooting phase. They advance. They cannot shoot. I got line of sight here down to your grav tank, so we'll do that. So I've got the las cannon, 2 shots on 3s, re-rolling because you're above above half strength. They both hit, and then your T11.
Yep.
All right, so 3s. Woo!
5s here.
You get cover.
4s here.
Yeah.
They're good.
And then the missiles, 3s re-rolling, and then 5s. 1, AP 2. So
Good.
All right, wasn't expecting much there. I advanced that guy, so even if I have range with the little things, not worth trying. Okay, their pistols. I mean, is that worth? I don't think I can even. No, even if I can see, I'm not gonna bother.
Close, yeah. Corner.
It is 1 bolt pistol. It's just not worth the effort. All right, the bolt inceptors have 3 shots with the bolters each. Into the sisters. So hit you on 3s. No sustained hits. Unfortunate.
Wow.
Because those are sustained 2. That's where a lot of the firepower is.
Yeah.
Strength 5, twin linked, so 3s re-rolling.
Linked is good.
Yeah. That is 6 of them. AP 1. The ones fully in the building will get cover.
We'll start with them.
3 of them.
3 of them. So 3s. They're okay.
Oh.
1 dies.
Okay. 1 in the
It
building.
has to be
One
in
in
the
the
building.
Yeah.
You die. All right.
Okay. And then those assault intercessors are going to shoot at the other sisters.
I thought you were saying they had sustained 2. I
Oh,
was very confused on what
God,
happened.
Why?
great. I got 2 plasma pistols, which I'm not going to overcharge.
Coward.
So
Nope.
they miss. And then I've got 3 heavy bolt pistols. All right. 1 hits on a 3. No. All right. They're scoring points. They don't want to fight.
Scoring points.
They're pacifists. All right. I got just charges then.
Yeah.
Charging.
This is the big phase. Well, probably this and next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's plenty more to come.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So these guys are going to charge your tank.
Okay.
They get in with 5.
All right.
Good thing I advanced with them because they would not have made that without it.
Looking something up so I don't forget. Start of any phase. Okay. So 3 Power Fists plus Lamarties are the big.
3 power fists plus 2 eviscerators, which are
Oh,
basically power fists.
so half the squad. Okay.
Yeah.
Tank is probably dead. All right.
Yep. And then charge the blade guard into
Trading squad.
Raiden squad. Yep. Alright.
No. It's a
They
7.
do not get it. Do I CP reroll that? No.
No.
I'm still on an objective, so it's not the end of the world that I failed that. That's part of why I didn't advance and charge that one,
Mm.
because they're still useful there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go for the 9-inch charge back there into the sisters.
Okay.
They're doing stuff for me whether they make it or not.
Okay.
So 9-inch charge.
Yeah.
That one goes in.
Oh,
All right.
Interesting.
So, all right. So that should get the sisters off the board.
I think so.
Ripperoni. Overwatch? No. Eat Flamer. All right.
Interesting turn 2 here.
All right. So at the end of the charge, they do mortal wounds for every model that made it in engagement range. I only got 2.
Okay.
So on 4 pluses, they do mortals. They do not. Should be fine anyway.
I gonna be all right.
All right. So you do have CP to
They're
interrupt.
flamers, not swords. Just
Oh, okay.
reminder.
Got it. All right. So then,
That would possibly be an.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's. So I will start there anyway,
Yeah.
because I'm not worried about your tank doing damage to me.
Nope.
So shuffle them in a bit
Easy.
closer. Grab this guy. Him.
5 assault intercessors against 4 little gals.
Yep.
All right.
Who will win?
All right.
Probably the lone.
Probably the
intercessor.
gals. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got faith.
So they don't have swords, guys. Those are the flamers. I just don't have any flamer. I don't have any witch seeker models right now.
All right.
We'll get some.
Yeah.
4 chain swords. They get +1 attack on the charge. This is 20 chain sword attacks.
Yeah. Seems necessary.
On 3s.
That's a great hit.
Yeah. And then,
Plus 3.
yeah, so strength 6 on the charge, so 2.
Twos.
Another good roll.
So that's 15. I only missed 5.
AP 1.
AP 1.
They have no chance.
Hey, I've seen you roll before.
No, not a good roll. They go down. Thankfully, Matt did not have no prisoners.
Yeah.
That would have felt bad.
All right, and then
The tank.
big damage.
So what's the strength on these? 8?
So they're strength 10 on the charge,
Mm.
but they're going to get lethal hits, and
Oh, right.
I believe just for good measure, I'm going to give them Lance.
Oh. So the tank is dead.
The tank
Hopefully.
should most likely be dead.
Now, I could do that.
No. That's only when I charge,
I would have had to already do that.
which I think I was too far away.
Yeah.
I think so too, yeah. You're 6 right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, so yeah, I'm going to spend a CP to give him Lance just because I want that dead.
Okay. It's down to 2 CP, Craig.
Oh, yes.
All right, so
I think I forgot one of your CP. I forgot your advance and charge one.
yeah. All right, so the squad has a lot of weapons, so
Gonna
let's
make you roll it.
let's start. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just gotta. I'm gonna pull up the profile so I don't mess this up. So yeah, they've got 2 Eviscerators, 3 Power Fists, 5 Chain Swords. The Power Fists are going to have 4 attacks on the charge, so 12 Power Fist attacks. Hitting on 3s, they get rerolls because they are Death Company.
Mm.
I will be wounding you on 4s with lethal hits.
Okay.
So I'm not going to fish. I'm just going to reroll misses. So 1 lethal. And 1 more lethal. Okay, and then wounding on 4s.
Because a lance.
And a lance, yep.
Okay. 5.
5 at AP2.
2. The 4s. Fail 2.
Okay, 2 damage each.
So he's down to 10.
Yep.
Here's a dice right here for it. Put it right
And
there.
then
10.
the Eviscerators, also 4 attacks on the charge. These have sustained hits, but they hit on 4s.
Okay.
Yeah, not going to fish here either. Okay, so that's 1 sustained lethal, 2 hits. And then, all right, good conversion.
Oh.
So drop 2, but they come back in.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4s because of Lance. 2 more, so that's 4.
Four.
AP2.
Damage 2.
Yep.
It's weird how similar those profiles are.
Yeah, if you lose 1 strength, and then you get sustained hits in exchange for -1.
So another 4.
Yep.
Down to 6.
Oh.
Okay. And then I've got 25 chainsword attacks.
Boy.
They're also going to be on 4s, aren't they?
They are, because they get +2 strength on the charge.
Nice.
Blood Angels, they hit.
Blood Angel
They
stuff.
hit like a truck.
All right, so lethals. Hitting on 3s. Ew. Okay, those are all hits. Wow, that is an
Beautiful.
insane conversion.
Beautiful.
Oh, boy.
I only missed once, and then 4s here.
I don't think he lives.
So these ones are only AP1, but there's a lot of them.
More of them.
You have 8 wounds and 6 wounds.
6.
Ooh.
Okay, so I've got 9 dice here, so that means that is 16.
16. 6 wounds left on 3s. It's possible.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
average, actually.
Average?
I still have the character coming,
Oh, yeah.
but
No, he's dead. He's got 1 wound.
no,
No.
that's
Oh, that's 6.
yeah, dead on the money.
Does he blow up?
I will say the character is only AP1 if you want to risk the reroll, but
No.
all right.
No. Let's save the CP. We're going to need it
Fair enough.
after this.
Tank goes
And it goes away.
Here goes boom.
boom. Well, not kaboom. Just
He's kind of dies.
Just kind of slowly sits back down
Yeah.
on the ground.
So
Sadly. All right, that is my turn.
Good turn.
Yeah,
not bad. So you'll get 4 for behind. Or sorry. 4 for behind.
4 for behind and 4 for engage.
Nice.
Good turn for you. Connor,
Yeah.
you do get 5 primary?
5.
Oh, no,
9.
sorry, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about the home one count. Okay. You got 2 new cards to draw?
I will grab some cards.
I will get another table for the other side. I just haven't done it yet.
We've got Cleanse
Ooh.
and Assassination.
Okay.
I'm up to 4 CP now, right?
Yes.
You're up to 4.
I'm up to 3.
So Cleanse. I'm going to go back down to 3 and just get rid of Cleanse right away.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm Custodes. I don't have units.
You already want to be doing actions on objectives. You don't need another one.
Behind and Assassination.
Okay. That's not a horrible
Better.
pair.
Behind's
That is-
doable.
That is better. Yeah.
And assassinate, there are options.
Yeah. I mean, you're in my face.
Yeah.
So, all right. So behind, gonna have to drop a Venatari squad back there.
Yeah, there's plenty of space. I couldn't block it out.
Yeah. So that'll be behind, and then Assassination. We have to kill probably this guy.
Now, it
Yeah.
won't matter against Matt, but they did change if it's a character with less than 4 wounds, it's only 3 points.
Less than 4 wounds.
Oh, no, sorry. That is...
Yeah, it's the same in tactical.
Sorry, tactical still 5
But yeah,
points.
fixed is different.
Fixed, if
So,
you
like,
take fixed...
Gene Stealer cult characters aren't worth the same as
3 wounds. Some of them.
Well, some guard ones, some Gene Steel Call characters.
I didn't even know that.
I know.
I'm assuming on Gene Stealer cults, I don't actually.
Most of them.
Okay.
Most
Are
of them.
3 wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. I didn't know that.
Well, like basic Space Marine characters are 4 wounds a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they made the little guys
I guess that makes sense.
even smaller.
Okay, so they can fight first.
They can fight first. They have +1 to wound. I get reroll 1s to wound on that objective, and you're my oath target if you charge with Trajan.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That is interesting. Well, we're definitely doing this. Moving up 5. That's what they're there for. We're definitely... This is Valerian squad. Dante's damage 2.
He's damage 2, yes.
Anyone got any questions in chats?
Yeah, I don't have a ton of damage 3. It's a couple shooting profiles.
Okay. We'll advance Valerian squad far. Just get behind the building. Boom. Boom. I'm wondering where Trixie was. Craig's dog.
Trixie was next door,
Oh, nice.
having a play date with the other puppy.
1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy is here. Boom. Oh wait. They need to shoot you. Because I have assault. Okay. They can all shoot. This guard squad. Well, no. We know we're doing this. Don't shoot more sisters. It's not cool. Boop. The tank will sit. Sister squad. You have a 6-inch deep strike, so you can.
Yeah, I still have another one.
You can do that whenever you want, so I can't really stop that. Yeah, and then it fights first on the squad in the middle. Other melee threats? Are they all out on the table now?
These guys are hiding in that building still.
Company of
That's
Heroes.
got the supercharged captain.
Yeah.
This guy's pretty scary in
Yeah,
melee.
yeah. Right.
And then I've got one more of those guys.
Just deciding if I want to commit the guard here.
And then obviously Dante's behind that
I
one.
didn't forget about Dante.
He's hard to miss.
He got big wings.
Yeah.
Tunnel network strats.
So you are gonna fight first there.
I think you have.
And I guess if you're thinking about charging, I do
Let's see
have a
here.
strat that can give them, I think it's +1 attack or +1 strength if I'm charged.
What?
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Well, we got to do something with Trajan since you have all this out on the board. So I
Tunnel
think we are
network
gonna
is
do-
specifically at the end of the movement phase. So you can't do it in the shooting phase, just the movement phase. But you. Oh,
Alright.
it's raining?
I have AP3 on, so we'll see if that
These guys have invulns.
matters. I was thinking for that.
Oh yeah, them that
see
should
if
matter.
that feels good. I never
Yeah.
use it.
They have -1 damage in the feel no pain
Oh yeah,
They have -1 damage?
from Lamartis.
it's crazy.
He
Crazy.
gives lethal
strong
hits and
against
-1
Custodes.
damage.
Dang.
He's real good.
Yeah.
Mhm. Forgive me as I ponder this.
I'd left you in a tough spot.
A predicament here.
But yeah, because it's either Lamartis for lethal hits and -1 damage, or you take Astrath for dev wounds and fight on death. Which Lamartis I think is a little better, but Astrath is still cool.
Sure.
He's still cool.
Once I paint him, he will be anyway.
So, Terminators are definitely going there. -1 damage means you're having my
Yes.
hurt on you. Which I don't
That's
love.
significant for Custodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Halves our damage. Maybe worse. I don't know how the math works out.
No, that's half. Takes twice as many
Twice as much.
Yeah.
swords to kill
Although
you.
they have a 6-up feel no pain, so it's
So
not
it's-
quite as good as half
Hmm.
because of the feel no pain.
That's fair.
Feel no pain's really good against 2 damage normally.
So, if I go in here, beep, beep, you fight first and kill the whole squad. Maybe Trajan lives with the feel no pain.
Yeah, so if they have 4 attacks each, I could make them 5, so that would be 30 attacks plus the character.
Mm-hmm. 30 attacks
mean,
plus the
You do have a 4-up, 4-up.
Yeah.
Those 4
That's the
dudes
thought.
are.
Yeah, I suppose, and you have your feel no pain, you could pop.
Those
Wait,
Trajan
that's-
alone could.
That's why I'm considering it still.
Mhm.
But that means this squad is not, they're not going to do anything because of the damage thing. So I'm debating Trajan all in there and just give
Yeah.
me points there.
Like I said, it's +1 to wound, rerolling 1s to wound,
Yeah.
full reroll hits because you're my oath.
Yeah.
Oh, you oathed him. Yeah, okay, that is a little spicier then.
I think we'll go this way.
Oh my.
There's a storm
There's
brewing.
a storm of
That-
brewing.
That came in quick.
It did. That really did.
So I'm going to sacrifice the middle.
The first time it stormed during a live stream?
No.
Well, it depends. It's rained before. It depends if this gets to like thunder and stuff.
Just curious how well they can hear that.
Yeah, let us know if you guys can hear all the rain coming. We had a tornado. Was it 2 nights ago? Last night?
Last
2 nights
night.
ago. No,
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
2 nights? Oh yeah, 2 nights.
Saturday into Sunday.
Yep.
It was on the ground for they said like 40 minutes or something.
I didn't actually know there was one.
Yeah, I didn't know there was actually. I know the sirens
It
one.
was in Carver County.
Okay.
Yeah, Trixie she didn't care about the thunder. It was like a rave at 2 a.m. All of the flash.
rave.
Yeah. I don't know if it was as bad for you in St. Paul.
It was bad.
It was
It was bad, yeah.
Carver County was the worst.
I was playing Baldur's Gate till 4 a.m. The lightning was like every 2 seconds was just like lighting up my window.
So you texted me like, "Are you up?" I'm like, "I am because of the storm." Why are you scared?
I saw you on Discord and I was like, "You stay up this late?" I didn't know.
No, I left tanks running on my computer down here.
Anyways, we're back. Nope.
You're gonna deep strike those guys, yeah.
Behind enemy lines.
Yep.
I remember things sometimes, guys.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, it's this.
Fair enough.
This is how I get behind you. So we're right here.
he does have the diag, so remember you got to be.
Oh,
This
thanks.
side,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, you got plenty of space still.
Good there. So it's like that.
No.
No.
Shallower.
Oh, way shallower.
There you go. Yep, you're good there.
Okay.
Where is my laser pointer?
Yeah, they'll be like that.
It's probably on like a random shelf.
We
somewhere.
do have a shooting phase.
I'm thinking about rapid ingressing here.
Dun dun dun.
And I think I will.
Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa.
I think I'm just gonna rapid ingress these guys right in here,
Okay.
so that I can choose which threat I want to address. But there's a lot of heat coming in on this half of the battlefield.
Yeah.
Toast. Oh, I think I see it.
It's toasty. So much heat.
Oh no, that's just a battery.
So that way I'm an auto charge from you that way, or probably an auto charge from you that way. So
Okay.
like that. All right, down to 2 CP here.
I just realized a mistake I made, but I don't know if it's a mistake, so I'm not even going to talk about it
Okay,
because I don't want you to think about it.
fair enough.
All right. So
I'm interested to hear about this later.
we will talk about that in the future. Let's start with some shooting.
Sha.
I do have a little shooting.
Yeah.
Those 3 Venatari,
Of course.
technically, could kill your tank.
Technically, I suppose you're right.
Because I have 6 shots and they're all damaged too. Watch Venatari kill a tank. Nope. I'm just going to say nope right now. It is still 6s. To strength.
That's right. I always think your stuff's strength 5.
Yeah.
It's high damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, strength.
because I think heavy bolters, but they're
All right.
They're not quite there.
Quite.
AP 1 damage 2 from that.
Sorry, how many was
backsword.
that?
1.
all right. AP 1, so 4 up. Good.
They're good. He's good. Now we've got. We're for sure going to do the guard into these 5 guys.
Absolutely.
So that is 8 shots. We're going to hit you on 2s. We're going to wound you on 4s.
4.
Yep.
I never get to wound Craig stuff on 4s with Custodes shooting. And it's 4s, rerolling 1s, just 1s. Nice. So that's 4. AP 1 damage 2.
Okay, so 4 ups. I fail 1.
Just casually make 3.
Wanna pull a bolter chainsword, dude?
And we'll shoot with them again because
Their guard.
they could die at any moment.
Yeah.
Broop.
From the guys they're shooting at,
The
most
guys
likely.
they're shooting at, exactly. 4s.
Much better.
Much better. That's 5.
Okay, 4s. Much
Oh.
worse. Squad.
All right.
Goodbye.
That probably averages out to normal.
Yeah.
Probably. We've got this Venatari squad. Can just scooch the camera.
These guys have a little more hope for, although not in melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna pepper them up right now.
Yeah.
All the hits, and they're T6, right?
Yeah.
5s. 1. Wow, look at that roll. Good thing it didn't matter too much.
Yeah, this is the one where it was a sure thing anyway, so when the guy's on a wound.
Good. That does help with damage stuff.
Absolutely.
And now we've got... actually, we'll go here, Craig. That squad, they'll just... Yeah, Valyrian squad will take some pot shots in the middle.
Of course.
Custodes all have assault on their spears, so we can do this. A miss. And they're still T4.
There's still T4, yeah.
They're kind of a weird
Yeah,
profile.
a little bit.
So that's 4, AP1 damage 2.
Okay, and I believe I get...
I think so, yeah. The back guys will for sure.
Yeah, because your guys can't fully see
Yeah.
from the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd get cover on at least these 3.
I think so.
Because it's not the whole unit. Because this guy can see all of them.
Yeah, it's
but
the,
it's not
the whole unit would have to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
So 3s, fail 1.
Nice. Valyrian's got his shot as well. You guys will see it in an upcoming battle report, but Valyrian performed the best he's ever performed for me.
Okay.
He did do pretty well.
It was cool.
It was cool.
It didn't...
It did matter.
It did matter, and we're
We'll see
gonna
it on Monday.
not spoil it, yeah.
On Monday. Stay
Valyrian's a
tuned.
beast, and boom.
Subscribe. Stay tuned.
Is he higher strength?
No, he gets an
Okay.
extra shot,
Ah, okay.
and an extra AP in melee. Just cool.
Okay. But still only
Just
AP1 on the...
AP1.
All right, so good in cover.
All right. We got the tank. We can leave the camera there. We'll do the little shots. Little shots into that squad. Try to finish up that guy.
Sure.
And we will shoot the... I almost just want to shoot that squad.
I will say it is hard to kill a dreadnought in
Yeah.
an activation.
Oh, I don't think I would kill the Dreadnought
Yeah.
in one activation. And that squad's so scary.
They're a problem for your mostly melee army.
Yes.
They do also have a 4-up invuln though, so it's
Mm-hmm.
it's a
You'd be at 4s on Dreadnoughts too, though, because you have cover.
do I have cover on this guy? I suppose I did. Yeah, the
big-
corner does.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Melee.
on 4s then.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We're going to shoot the tank into... This is just for fun. I'm not cheating or... I don't know. We're not in a tournament. We're going to shoot
Judge.
this tank into... There's no judge. It's just Craig.
I am judge.
He's going to shoot everything from that
Hey,
tank.
give
into this
him more points because it's cool.
Well, let's do the little gun first.
Yep.
The sustains. Look at that.
Nice.
These are strength 6 AP1.
Okay.
2.
So I would not get cover on this guy.
So
Yeah.
So all right, so he's dead.
nice.
This guy's wholly within the ruins, so he does get cover.
Good.
Good. If I had flipped those,
Yeah.
So this feels silly, but if I kill even one more of these, I'll be happy.
yeah,
And I don't get lethals on you because you're not a monster vehicle.
true.
Dang. The one time I get a lethal.
I think you'll do okay wounding me anyways.
I wound you on 2s with twin links, 4 wounds. 83 damage, big.
Yeah, 4-up invulns. Fail 2.
I will take that.
2 die.
Oh yeah, just 2 die. All right, you know what? I'm happy with that.
They're D6 plus 2, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They are. So we've got a little more shooting.
Yeah. That one's important because you definitely need to soften
I need
me
to-
up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we start with the Terminators because they have blast grenade launchers.
Yep.
Here's the 3 Terminators. How many shots? Nice. That's 12 shots.
Plus 6
Oh.
for blast in total.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
18?
Yeah.
Dang. I'm not used to getting, like, volume shooting.
I think our storm is done.
Yeah.
It was a 5-minute storm.
It was
Yeah.
a very short storm.
5 minutes in and out.
I haven't had to run the sprinklers in months because of that.
You know what? I'm going to use it strat
Ooh.
because I never use it and I think it's decent. So let's do it.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
It is called... I don't even know what it's called. It is called... No. Archaeotech Munitions. I can choose sustained or lethals in shooting for a Custodes unit.
Nice.
So I'll go down to 2 CP. And I will use sustained hits on all these shots.
Okay.
I don't know if this is worth it, but it's a strat that I have. All right. So puts 2 more back in.
Yeah.
That's cool. And these are... Actually, it will be worth it because they're Terminators, so I get rerolls to wound.
Well, that works in shooting too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Against character.
If
It's
there's
a character unit.
Yeah.
or
That's what I'm just
monster.
saying.
Most of your stuff's melee only, so
Yeah. No,
Cool.
the Terminators are good. So this is 4s with full rerolls. Good roll.
really good.
Really good roll.
Wow.
Let's just do this quick. Hold. I'm 99% sure it works in... Yep, makes an attack roll.
Yep.
So I've got 5, 10, 14. AP 1, these are damage 1, though.
AP 1? I thought the blast weapon was 0.
No,
No, it's all.
it's all 1. Grenade launcher's AP 1.
Okay.
Yeah. 14 from those.
I think because I was thinking maybe armor of contempting, but I think it doesn't matter anyway. I think you'll get me with melee here, even if I tank the shooting.
Hoping.
So, all right, 4-ups then.
Yeah. Nice catch. Slightly above average, yeah. Or average.
Yeah, so failed 7 of them,
Okay.
and then I got 6 up, feel no pain. Didn't make any.
Nope.
So 3.5 die.
Okay. Is your -1 damage always?
Yes.
That is so good.
Yep.
Certain armies, obviously, but that's very good. Okay. And the same squad still has their Guardian Spears.
Yep.
Oop. No sustained. Kind of a waste of the CP, but if I spiked it, that would have been good. And 4s. Okay. Okay. So these are the same profile since you're -1 damage, so 5 of them.
4s, and then 6s. I made one. Look at that.
Still 1 more. Good. All right. Next and second last is Trajan Squad. We start with Trajan because he's damage 3 in shooting.
Yeah.
Trajan is damage 3 in shooting. So he's gonna miss one of these. No. Maybe I just have to talk smack to him. And these are 3s. There you go. All right. And the Wardens, there's 8 shots.
You trust him for half a second.
Half a second. Boom. Very nice. And these are 4s. Oof. 2. If you won.
Oh,
Yep.
make sure you do Trajan's first.
He did. He missed.
Oh, no, but you missed the wound
He
roll?
didn't wound, yeah.
I failed both wound rolls.
Oh, I thought you made them.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Strike 5 and I rolled a
Sorry,
1 and a
how
2.
many?
Oh,
2.
missed. I didn't see that.
2 at AP1. All right. Bummer.
Yep.
So that wound is inconsequential. Wait, no, it's not. 'cause
No,
that
it's
damage
not.
is
Yeah,
one. Oh, yeah.
that will matter.
We do have one more thing of shooting.
I will move the camera. Oh,
Very important.
Oh.
the sisters?
Yes.
Yeah, that one could matter.
They're mad. It could because he's at 1 wound. So, these are regular old bolters. You don't see them much anymore. 3s. Look at that hit.
Dang.
They're
really
trying to avenge their fallen sister.
Yeah. And 5s.
All right. They,
Yeah,
they
felt
tried to
Nope.
avenge their fallen sister.
Valiant effort.
They hit their shots, but it wasn't enough. So, put you guys back there. Yeah. It's a charge phase.
Indeed.
It's all just going to take place right there.
Yeah, well, a little bit in the corner, but
Yeah, right.
I'll go top down for the charging.
Now, you have 2 CP. Oh, they don't have melee, though.
they do not have
Kick you
melee.
in the face.
Yes. You would have 2 up saves if I tried.
Okay. So we'll do some charging. First is Terminators. A big 9.
Ooh.
So, what am I trying to do with them?
Well, you got to leave space for Trajan.
Yeah,
So you just want to make sure you
that's
don't.
why I did them first. And I guess they can teleport after this.
And I guess the other consideration is my character's on the far end of the squad. So you want to make sure whoever activates second can still hit him.
That's a great point. That's a great point. These guys, you're Blood Angels, you're all scary in melee.
Yeah, they do mortals on the charge. 1 power fist. Bunch of chain swords.
I like this. We'll wrap them like this.
And then the Brutalis is damage 3 melee if he gets in there.
That's why
Death
we're-
Company Dread. It's a Death
that's why
Company
we
Dread.
don't want to go towards
Company
you.
Dread.
And Trajan Squad. That's a fail.
What
What'd you
about
roll?
that guy?
Oh,
A 3 gets you within it.
That's enough.
we'll. Yeah, and then I can pile it. So we'll save
Yeah.
the CP. Oh boy, they're durable. They're not fast. And then yes, we've got the Venatari here, going to take care of these guys.
Wham.
Fly, little birds. Okay. That's it for charging.
Okay.
I suppose I could do this. It's boxcars, and he gets fight first. So I'm not doing it.
Solid.
So I'm not doing it. Yeah. Alrighty. We're gonna start with
All right. Peace out, one man blind.
Bye, one
Thanks
man
for
blind.
watching.
who does the most damage. Trajan Squad. Because Trajan has damage 3. So we'll start with Trajan Squad.
Cut.
Goes in there. There's Trajan in. And this guy goes there. All right. Let's start with Trajan himself. Do a moment shackle. At the start of the fight phase. Oh, I need to decide if I... No. I don't do feel no pain here. Do a moment shackle, though. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I do. I just don't trust that my
I-
damage one can chop through you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Probably using it too early, like I always do.
I would say, had you not moment shackled, I probably would have armor of contempted.
There you go.
Yeah.
These are my thoughts.
Yeah.
Thank you for reassuring me. All right, we're starting with Trajan. We are AP 3.
Yep.
And so we just have regular kata crits. So these are sustained on just 6s. Okay, so we have 3 sustained, 2 misses. So we get an extra one.
Yep.
This is 13. This is on 2s. No minus to wound.
No, not on these guys.
2s. So a bunch of 1s, but still.
This is just Trajan, though.
That's straight.
Just Trajan.
So this 9.
It is a Super Saiyan.
It is.
But
Yeah.
still.
So that's 9 at AP 3 damage down to 2.
Damage 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So these will be 6-up saves.
Would have been damage 3.
I make a couple of them, actually.
Oh.
That's why I did it.
Now for
All right.
the tedious.
All right. So damage down to 2. So wounded guy. 6s. He's dead. All right. Next
Okay.
guy lives.
Ooh.
I should have one more dice because I rolled 2 of them. All right. So
2
2
dead.
dead.
This is why I'm almost shackled.
Wow.
Wow. Look at this.
All right. So 3 dead.
Yep.
Trajan killed
Close.
3 interceptors.
Not even close.
Oh my.
Yeah, like I said, that I think you'll get it between the rest of this, but without that moment shackle, it's tempting to armor contempt.
Yeah. You would have easily tanked it. 2 guys. 3 guys. 4 guys. Okay. So you took those saves on 5s, right? Or
6s.
you did take it.
Yeah.
You just
I
rolled
did.
it.
I rolled 3
Yeah.
6s. Yeah.
Well.
All right. Sustains are on 6s only. Good roll.
Really good
So
roll.
I get 4 back. I only missed 1.
Welcome back, Econo Lotus.
Cool.
Welcome.
Take on a Lotus.
Underway.
You're just in time to see the Death Company Marines get
Company
butchered.
are getting-
Welcome to us punching each other in the face. 3s. Good roll again. All right. So 5, 10, 15, 17, AP3 damage 2, which you reduced to 1.
Mhm.
That is
So 6-up saves. Wow.
more saves.
Look at that.
I've never rolled 6s to save or feel no pain this well.
Either it's Craig.
They're going crazy. And then they're reduced to damage 1.
Yep.
So I can just roll these together.
Okay.
So 6s again. 2 more.
Slightly for average there.
I should have done this
I was
differently,
gonna say you probably should have.
but I don't think it will matter because the Terminators haven't even activated yet.
True.
So I think we'll just go ahead and say that Lamartine is safely dead.
Let's roll with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean,
Yeah,
three Terminators. There.
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Even if I made all of his invulns with them, 3
Because-
Terminators.
He then would not get the -1 damage
Correct.
because it's when you're leading a squad.
Correct.
So I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Not bad. So that picks up the assassination there.
That was the hope, and now we've got this one.
Oh yeah.
I have a little bit of hope here,
Oh, you could live.
so I will Armor of Contempt
Oh yeah, you
just to
could
keep them in the game.
Down to
This
it.
is why I picked the extra AP, which I never use, but sometimes
Yeah.
it's useful.
No, you don't need extra AP against bugs too much.
Exactly. All right, so we are gonna hit you with sustained hits, obviously. So I missed 2, but I get 3 back in,
Jeez.
and these have lance.
Ooh.
So wounding on 2s from strength 7. Nice. So that is a good chunk. So that is 13 AP3 down to 2
Okay. So back to
Because-
5 ups.
because we did the thing.
Yep. I don't like my odds, to be honest.
It's a great roll.
1 dead,
Oh.
2 dead,
roll.
3 dead. Would have been enough to kill 4.
Okay.
Yeah, had you not picked +1 AP,
Yeah.
I
You
was a good enough roll. I might have lived.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to use your other rules.
Yes.
Who would have thought?
Go figure. Extra AP, real good.
Yeah. Okay, so I do get assassinate.
You do
Yep.
get assassinate. You do get behind.
I do get behind.
3 points there. So not bad.
Yeah.
That
A good turn two for both of
That was
us.
a great,
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
turn for both of you. That will give no challenger going into turn 3.
Okay.
You have a difference of 4 points right now.
Okay. I have to decide if I want to switch my. Do I decide that before you draw your cards?
I don't know.
What
It's
is
at the start of the battle round.
At the start of the battle round is also when I draw cards,
So it would be Matt's turn.
Like-
to Matt.
so I could force you to pick it first.
What would you like me to do? Or
Pick it first.
I pick your.
Give you less info to work
Yeah.
with.
I was also going to say, when it came to moment shackling versus armor of contempt, I think technically Connor could have made you choose to armor of contempt
I didn't even think about that.
before moment.
Oh, I suppose because they're
both
yeah.
start of the. Actually, yeah,
no,
both
no
start of the
armor,
fight.
armor contempt's when I'm targeted.
And yours is when you're selected.
Mine is at the start of any phase.
Oh, start of any phase.
So
yeah.
we did it right.
Or and even in the normal ones, it's when they select targets versus when I'm targeted.
Sure.
So that happens before
okay,
my
never
thing.
mind.
But
So
yeah,
we did it right.
yep.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, good. So do I want to crit on 5s or do I want more AP? You have armor of contempt. Always.
Always in my
Okay.
back pocket.
2 CP, Connor, you're at 3, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And what I'm thinking is Scary Boy, Dante,
Mhm.
has a 2-up save.
He does.
So extra AP would actually be good.
Yeah, but the
But
Sanguinary
it's not.
Guard do not have invulns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right there.
Oh, yeah.
So AP is not bad.
So AP would be good because otherwise he'd be. sitting
No,
on
sorry,
3.
they do have 4-up invulns. Why did I think they didn't?
They do?
Yeah.
That's new.
So if you pick the AP, it stops me from armor of contempting.
Mm-hmm.
So still potentially worth it.
Yeah, I think it is worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
I will stick with the AP. I've never used that for the whole game like this before, but I'm doing it right now.
All right.
Extra AP and melee.
And what is the OC on your tank?
Tank is 4.
Okay. Because my Sanguinary Guard do get a banner. It's a +1 OC.
Okay.
So
So you can snatch it up.
yeah, so OC 8 if they're all alive.
Okay. The tank is 4. Yep.
Okay. All right. I got
You
secondaries
got
to
some
draw.
cards.
Storm Hostile. Love to see it. And no prisoners. Love to see it.
Nice.
Huh. Okay.
Those are great.
Indeed. Right. So
Oh, primary, Matt, you get a
Big
company
one.
there.
Yeah, I get 13. Yeah, I control 3 and I've terraformed 1.
So that's the lead for I was gonna say Death Guard. Not Death Guard.
Death Company.
Death Company.
They're
Yes.
it's a faction. You can probably find a death name
A death
thing in there.
somewhere.
GW is not that creative.
Mm.
So only so many words. Where do I go? So I'd like to terraform the center. So they're probably going to do that.
Okay.
Do I have battle shocks to take? I don't think so. They're above half,
If everything died.
and everything else died. Because that's what Custodes does. They kill things.
It's kind of our one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Custodes does.
8 there leaves me like
Miss-
9 inches away.
I'm gonna say this out loud just for myself to remember. My Terminators need to leave the board at the end of your turn. I'm speaking it into existence so I
Yep.
don't forget.
All right.
Terminators need to leave.
All right. So I have to pick an oath target. I'm going to go ahead and pick. Who do I pick? I think I'm
What
going
are you running?
All right. So I have those guys that can still come in. So turn 3 now.
It is.
Turn 3.
So they have to come in. I'm going to oath Trajan squad again.
Okay.
Trajan.
I thought you might.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to back this guy up just a bit.
Oh, who's in chat that we need to be rolling dice for, Craig?
Oh, yeah. Members.
Lotus, one man bland. He left,
I
but
still use him.
you can still use him in case he watches the rest of this. Shish Kebab is technically a troop member, but in
Okay.
live streams we'll still use them.
Yeah,
Sure.
totally.
And if
Shish kebab.
there's any other members here, speak now, so we make sure we use your dice
Yes.
in accordance.
Speak now.
Okay. I am going to advance this Death Company Dread.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He wobbles out.
Stompy, stompy.
Is this a pretty typical Blood Angels competitive list?
Really?
I was gonna say probably not maybe the Dreads.
So, Ballistus Dread make it in the list.
Oh yeah.
More commonly, this would probably be 2 Ballistus Dreads.
Yeah.
Just for some shooting.
Yeah. Probably more Sanguinary Guard in a normal list.
Sure.
I don't think Death Company always make the cut, but they sometimes do.
Seem good.
I think Inceptors don't always.
Mm.
And then this squad would usually be replaced by Assault Intercessors to lead the captain, because he gives the captain rerolls for his Dev Wound turn.
Yep.
That's just
And then they'd pop out of the Impulsor like that.
that's just devious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes you have you'll see the super mega captain with a unit of Sanguinary Guard. Can the Sanguinary Guard be led by a captain or no?
I mean, you can take a Jump Pack Captain.
Yeah,
but
Jump Pack
He
Captain.
doesn't have this. He's not the same abilities.
Can't he take the whole?
He can take the enhancement, but he doesn't have. The normal captain has another once a game ability. So you fire them both off at the same time.
Super combo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I played against a guy who took the Jump Pack Captain with Sanguinary Guard.
Yeah, it's interesting because he gives +1 strength on the charge, so you take them up to strength 9 on the charge.
Yeah.
Which hits a few more breakpoints,
But
and then you give them free strats. So that's usually the squads that don't have Dante do have a Jump Pack Captain,
yeah.
because they need a character to turn their abilities on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess that means these guys go back.
Bird fight.
Bird fight.
Bird fight. Need a Sanguinary Guard versus the Venatari.
It's true.
That's the battle of the wings.
You know what? That's probably not gonna happen this game.
I mean, they're jump packs. That could easily happen.
To each other.
If we forfeit our tactical brains and just go for a fight.
Yeah, I mean, turn 5, if they're still alive, that's one turn to get there.
It's true.
Pretty cool. There are rumors of plastic Custodes coming sometime next year.
Mm.
What
What do you mean plastic?
Old
Aren't they already
half
plastic?
your range is Forge World.
Oh,
right
that-
now.
Yeah, to like replace the Venatari and the other.
It's like the
Maybe
Venatari
replace the
and
other stuff.
I forget Venatari aren't plastic.
No,
Right.
no, most
Yeah.
of your stuff is not plastic.
Oh.
Because I guess the one thing I've seen that's up in the air is if they refresh them for Heresy, will the refreshes make it to 40k? Because they've not been consistent on
I
that.
haven't been doing that, but Custodes is kind of a weird one there. Where there's not really a difference between 30k and 40k Custodes. They're kind of the
Yeah, they're supposed to be the same eternal.
thing, the eternal thing. But maybe it would be cool if you got a captain who could take the Venatari wings.
That would be really cool.
Your stuff's on the board, right?
Yeah. Yep, I'm here.
All right.
We out here.
But the Terminators can't pop up.
They
Come
can
back down.
Well,
Terminators
yeah.
pop up.
That's fair.
That's just
Um,
life.
So
No, I'm not
You have a
down for
12-inch
resin
bubble.
either. Unless it's 3D printing. Then I'm down all the time.
I don't mind some of the better resin stuff. The fine cast stuff
Fine cast is garbage, and I think
Yeah.
that's all officially gone now.
almost. There's a few lingering ones.
I'm sure there are.
Like Vulcan He-Stand is still
Well, give it a month or two. He's gone.
It's not for long. He's coming, but
coming.
all right. I have all of my stuff moved.
God, my
Well,
stabbed
do
myself
I?
with a clothespin. I'm
stabbed
okay.
yourself.
Don't worry.
I guess they're doing an action. So yeah. So just got to bring in these guys.
My Vulcanistone is metal, so
Yeah. One of your few remaining,
Space Marine.
or only have you got, and Space Marine, yeah.
I don't have a ton of them.
Dun dun dun.
I want to be right here, as long as I'm 6 inches from the stuff in the building, as well. I don't know how close you are to the wall.
He is pretty much up against it.
Yeah.
On this side. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
On both sides.
Come around and see.
I got that bird's eye view.
Of all the birds.
If there's any way I can make this
Sam and I
happen.
were planning out, match positioning. Sam and I were planning out the Blood Bowl board
Mm-hmm.
on the second panel. I'm going to try my plan for engineering. So we got the board. We want to make it so we can mount this camera in a tower and have that classic sports angle.
Wow. The bird's eye view.
Bird's eye view.
We should totally do that.
I think it should be doable.
You know what you're doing.
But it's gonna be fun to have
That's really awesome.
camera angles, unlike ones you. And I'm trying to get a tinier tripod so you can get much more lower to the ground and get some cool angles.
Could you just take it off the tripod?
I could, but I want some ability
Something
to.
to-
So if this thing only had like 2 joints or
Yeah.
1 joint,
Yeah.
that would be great. But it's got
More.
16 or some stupid number,
Sure.
which I know why, but I just need to. I just need to get around to
Yep.
doing it.
All right, we'll drop them in there then.
That's
Mine's-
30 joints.
Do you just count? You just 10
It's
on
10
each
on each
leg?
leg.
Okay.
Craig's baffled by math.
Okay. Wow, look at the middle.
Yeah.
It's a big mess.
All right.
Yeah, look at all.
So-
Wah, wah, wee, wah.
Shooting phase.
Yep.
These guys are going to terraform.
Okay.
So I'll complete at the end of my turn, but it'll go off.
Sure.
And we got a bunch of shooting to do. So we're gonna start against my oath target. So we got some overcharged plasmas.
I'm gonna use it.
That's fair. So
I'm gonna use
yeah,
it.
so I've got meltas and small guns here. I've got damage 3 guns here, and then there's a couple damage 2 and damage 3
Yep,
guns
I'm
mixed
using
in
it.
there. So
Absolutely.
good choice, I think.
Feel no pain.
Good time for it.
'Cause melee is just the dread. So
Melee
if
would just be the dread.
I roll well on inbones, they could tank the dread.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So hitting on 3s with rerolls for my oath target.
This is the
This is the plasma inceptor.
scares.
So these are overcharged, so I'll have to roll hazardous. I say that out loud because I always forget
Okay.
on them specifically. Strength 8, so winning on 3s with Twin Link
Up to 4s because of my.
because of your warden thing.
Mhm.
Yep. So
Or being annoying.
4s. All right, I missed 1. So you have 5 on your involved.
Failed 1.
3 damage.
3 damage with the feel no pain. He's alive on a wound.
Okay. And then hazardous is good.
Oh, man.
That's a shame.
It
I
is.
liked one of them.
And then I think the rapid fire gun is one of the 24-inch ones, so I probably don't have rapid fire. But I'm going to check because these guys are brand new to me.
Oh, the company?
Yeah.
It's a cool looking squad, though.
Yeah.
Cool. All the different characters.
Yeah, so they're all in range, but not rapid fire range. I guess the bolt pistol's out of range, but who cares?
Who cares?
So, we're going to start with the bolt rifle.
Okay.
So, 2 shots. I hit on 3s. I get a free strat with the captain. Are there free strats I should be using with these guys?
Probably not in shooting.
Probably not in shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I could have gotten a free advance and shoot, but that would have taken away from his advance and charge. Oh yeah, whenever I spend that, I'm spending that to give him advance and shoot and advance and charge. So he's battle shocked now, but he gets to shoot and charge.
Okay.
Wow.
Down to 1 CP for Matt. We're just doing it early.
Well, I should look when that timing actually is. It must be movement phase because it's shoot and charge.
Yeah.
It can't be in either of those phases.
You've been
Yeah. Okay, it does happen right after the advance. So I accidentally did that correctly the first time.
Nice.
There you go. Bolt.
Gary.
3s, rerolling for oath.
Stompy.
All right. 2 hits, and then strength 4, so 5s. 1. AP 1 only.
3 up. Fails it.
All right, 1 damage.
Feel no pain. He is dead. One sec.
All right. Now we're back.
Okay.
I
You
don't
guys hear us now?
You guys can hear us. It looks like we have audio. There we
Yeah.
go. I don't know how my little sound mixer program just decided it was done running.
All right. So I don't know where we cut out, but just to summarize, I've shot with the Plasma Inceptors and now the Company Heroes. I've killed one and done 2 wounds to another.
Yep.
Through your Feel No Pain. And now we're moving on to the Death Company Dread.
The big dog.
Yeah. So I'm going to fire small shots first. Because I don't want to waste the Meltas into the 1 wound guy.
Okay.
If I can avoid it. So he has what? No, that's the Ballistus. What is that thing on his back called?
And
The array.
a twin
Some kind of
Icarus.
Twin Icarus Iron Hail Heavy Stubber.
Yep.
One of those.
Needs more words.
One of those Primaris names.
Oh,
right.
You got irons.
Rapid Fire 3.
You have heavy stubber, and then I had to get fancy with heavy stubber. So then it was Iron Hail, but then I had to get fancier than that. There was Icarus, and there's 2 of them, so there's twin.
Wow.
It's Anti-Fly 4+. I don't think
There you
you
go.
fly, though.
He does.
All
The tank does.
Oh,
And the Venatori.
right, so 3's rerolling because of Oath. Okay, and then wounding on 5s.
Okay.
Nothing. It's a long shot. There's no
Those
AP on that
words for
anyway.
nothing.
it's for no damage.
Thus is the life of a heavy
That's
stubber.
true.
All right, and then I've got a twin multi-melta on 2s, rerolling for Oath. They hit.
Who's?
Well, 2 to hit.
3s.
Oh.
That second one was a 2, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Nope.
was impressed by the
It
twos.
was 2 shots, and I said that number out loud. So wounds.
Nice.
Failure invuln, please. You do.
Roll the damage. I
Right.
feel no pain.
7.
Ha!
7
That
damage.
is
I don't think so, buddy.
That's a dead custody.
That's why I wanted on a full health one if I could.
You never know. There's a roll in the upcoming battle report. Nope, not this time. No more spoilers for that, though.
All right. Let's shoot this ballistus down range.
Downtown.
Downtown.
No, actually, I'm going to start with the sanguinary guard over there. Because I want to try to chunk through that squad, and then I'll decide whether I shoot the squad or the tank. Based on how well that does.
Maybe I should have used it there. Feel no pain there, too. I always regret not using it.
No, I think you want
The bigger threat is melee there,
Yeah, that's why I didn't use it.
but the shooting's not bad.
Yeah.
So I'll start with Dante's Perdition Pistol.
Perdition pistol.
Yes. So this is a melta pistol it's D6 damage. Most melta pistols are D3. And its sustained hits D3.
It's Jesus.
So if I get a 6 here, watch out. All right, it hits at
I'd
least.
have been really sad if we got a
CP
6.
reroll for a 6.
Do it.
All right, it wounds.
4 up. He's good.
Yeah. All right, and then the Sanguinary Guard have one Melta pistol, or one Inferno pistol, I should say, which hits. And then this one's also -1 to wound, right?
Yep. Always
Yeah.
-1 to
So on
wounds. If you're
on a
strength
4.
center.
Nope. All right, and then 2 Angelus bolt guns.
So you just get 1 Melta in the squad.
Yeah. 1 per 3, yeah.
Okay. I thought they all had it.
No, Dante's got one, and then one of the little
Got
guys.
That's old edition Death Company. Every single one
That's
take a
what it
melta
was.
pistol.
1, no AP.
2 up. Good.
All right. I still think about that. We're going to go over here, shoot your Venatari.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 2 plasma pistols, which I'm overcharging. They hit on 3s. And wound on a 3. All right.
Invone? No.
All right, 2 damage.
He's on a wound.
My hazardous rolls are good. Then I have 3 pistols. 1 hits, and on 5. Nope. Okay. And we're going to throw the Impulsor into you. How many guns does this have?
Yes.
2 Storm Bolters or frag. What did I equip you with?
Stupid shield dome.
Those are Frag Storm. Okay, so frag grenade launchers. And then it's got the shield dome on top. So 1 Iron Hail Heavy Stubber and then 2 Frag Storm grenade launchers. So D6 shots for 6. And on 3s. Cool. And on 5s. 1. No AP.
2 up. Good.
And then Iron Hail Heavy Stubber is 6 shots because of rapid fire. Hitting on 3s. This one does not have anti-fly. That would have been cool here.
What if?
So, just 5s. 2 of them. No AP again.
2s. He's good.
Yep. All right, so 2 wounds to one of them.
Yeah, here's that. Wound right there.
All right. I think I don't really care if that tank lives, so I'm just going to shoot into the squad with the ballistas.
All right.
Because if it's just one tank, that's a lot less scary than the melee from a full squad, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so Stormbolter is going to be out of range, I assume, well outside of 24.
Just a bit.
I'm bad at estimating.
You'd be real.
It would have been
5th edition.
terrible at early edition Warhammer. You are correct. Would have been the bane of my
Could have
existence.
been-
There's no
Where you pick
pre-measuring.
or
There's no
something.
pre-measuring in 5th edition.
Wow.
All right,
That's
start
right.
with the crack missiles on 3s, and then on 3s
To 4s.
to 4s.
All right.
So 1, AP 2,
Take everything I can get here.
cover for sure.
Yeah, cover for sure.
3 up. I will spend a CP.
Cut.
Oh.
I had 3.
No, you're good.
Might as well. Good.
All right, and then the las cannon on 3s.
Ooh.
And then this one's 2s up to 3s.
Oh, nice.
AP 3.
Kill one. Oh wait,
I could low roll.
He could botch it.
All right, I kill one.
No, he did.
you killed one. Okay, that is. I was really afraid there.
Yeah, I mean,
You could have killed a big
Yeah.
chunk.
it's only 4 shots, but very, very dependent on your invuln throws.
Yes, it is.
So that is everybody that can shoot.
Okay.
So we're going to charge you.
I have 2 CP.
Yeah, so you'll get 1
2
interrupt.
CP.
So I got a 7-inch charge here because I advanced. I need battle shocked, so I cannot CP reroll that.
Oh,
Damn.
whoa.
Okay.
That's
Let's
weird.
trade off with the.
Yeah,
I never thought of that.
Yeah,
I only rolled a 2 for my advance.
that's right.
I rolled a 6 between 3d6, so it's a little unfortunate for
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
And then Dante's gonna charge in to Valerian squad.
he's in.
You're
He's
there.
in.
They're in.
Did you want to? I don't know what you rolled.
A 3.
Oh.
So just bump them on.
Bonk
Yeah.
them in.
Bonk.
Is that it for charges?
No, and then I'm gonna charge you back here.
Okay.
So the intercessors first.
Another auto.
Yeah. This one matters a little because I only get to roll mortals for ones that make it in engagement range of you. So in theory, if I rolled like a 2, I wouldn't get very many.
So before. Okay, so no, we're still in the charge phase. So you do your mortals, right?
Yep.
Okay, the sequencing matters on this. So you do that first. Then I have to decide. I could use the fuel up in the mortal strat and a -1 to hit, or an interrupt. So you do this first.
So you decide after I do the mortals?
Yes. After you allocate mortals to me.
3 mortals. And then I could possibly still tank shock.
3 mortals. I'm debating because an interrupt in either of these fights is good.
Yeah.
Really good. You could also tank shock me. So if I try to ignore those mortals, no, that's dumb. That's dumb. No, that would be a waste because you're just gonna waste that squad anyways.
Okay. All right. Since you are saving CP to interrupt, I will go ahead and charge in with the impulsor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I'll tank shock.
Another one.
Another one.
Oh my! About that squad.
True.
Oh.
Technically, they could.
We're having our once per stream buffer. Are we back? I think we're back. Yep, we're
Okay.
back.
So, start of the fight phase.
Yeah.
Feel no pain
Yep.
on that
You
squad.
guys should be good. It's our once per stream.
And now
buffer.
you get to.
I'm going to activate over there.
So let me look at this quick too. Are they good?
Yeah, we're back.
So you're hitting on 2s with the whole squad or just Dante?
Yes. He gives +1 to hit to the squad.
So making you -1 to hit does not help a ton, but it might help a little.
So Dante would still be on 2s. He's got 9 attacks. But the other guys would go back up to 3s.
9 attacks?
On the charge, yeah.
Is that really worth a CP? I doubt it. I don't think that's worth a CP, is it?
I don't know. It's not the worst thing.
So, I mean, between the 3 of them, that's 15 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
That would be getting a -1.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'll spend another CP. It's called Unwavering Sentinels. And it's -1 to hit if I'm on an objective with Custodes infantry.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I feel like I need every
And then
negation I can get.
you were declaring your feel no pain?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Assuming,
Absolutely.
I guess
Yeah.
we're alive, so yeah, they hear everything.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pushing you to your invuln even with the -1, so
Yep.
absolutely a good time for it.
Because they're all AP3.
Yep.
Right. Oh, so the Valerian's thing doesn't matter right now.
That was why I sent him that way.
Bummer.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll start with Dante. It might have been interesting to try to precision you out here. I don't know that's overall worth it, even if I had the CP.
Yeah, Dante's wings are from the Stormcast Eternal jumpy dudes.
They are cool.
The
They're
new
very
ones that
cool.
came out in the launch box.
Yeah.
And the Sanguinary Guard have 3D
Alright.
printed wings. that-
So you did give me the -1.
I did. I spent CP on it.
So Dante will still be on 2s.
Yep.
He's got lethal hits.
2 lethals.
Yeah, 2 misses. I think
That's good. That's 6.
All right, and then he is strength 10 on the charge, so still 3s
4s
to 4s.
Yeah. That
Big difference
rule
there.
is good.
So 4 of them on your invuln.
4 of them.
Those are 2 damage each. That'll be
They're only 2 damage each.
bunch of feel no pains for you.
0-4 to
I
time.
can't spend a CP on that. Those dice are going back in the bin. 4 at a time.
Yep.
Yeah. You got 8 dice to roll.
1 dice.
Okay, and then you can roll the other 4 together as well. All right, so he's alive on 1.
So alive on 1. Kill another one.
Alright.
He's alive on 1.
I got 15 attacks.
Yeah.
With they're in Carmine Blades?
Yep.
What they're called? What's that in Carmine mean? It's on all their stuff.
I don't know.
They're like angelic or something.
It sounds like a biblical thing.
All right, so -1 does matter here. So these will be hitting on 3s.
Okay. Mattered a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Drop
Some
3 of them.
twos in there.
They do not have lethals.
Okay.
And
So
Carmine.
they're just going to be wounding you on 4s because you're -1.
Crimson or blood red color.
Oh, okay.
This is
Only
AI
3.
overview thing.
4s. Okay, now I make all those.
All right.
Dante eviscerates the squad and I tank the rest.
Well, your minuses to wound and hit, they're pretty good.
It's a big stat.
We'll see how well my minuses to wound and hit do.
Yeah. You can kill this man.
Yes, I will start with, I guess, chain swords.
Do it with the tank. I don't care.
Tank's not going to do it.
He got 1 wound.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no AP though.
Let's do chain swords.
Yeah. So I've got 4 chain swords. So it's 20 attacks on the charge.
He can do it.
On
You can't.
3s.
No, that was too good. That was
And
maybe
then-
you biffed that one.
Strength 6 on the charge, so 4s.
T6.
So that was not rolled. That was pretty awful. 3.
Wow.
AP
It's
1.
possible.
There's still Power Fist in here.
Okay.
Dope.
I can't. No. You have,
It
you have a power fist. You have a power fist.
Yeah. All right, down he goes.
Yeah. I don't know if that was worth the 3 points he got me, but maybe.
It directed these guys back here
Yeah.
instead of into Trajan.
It's true. It's true. All right. Valerian squad will punch you back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's start with the squad.
I don't know. This is going to be a stalemate here for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm -1 to hit and wound as well.
Right. Okay. So we're hitting on 3s now.
Oh, I guess I should have tried to battle shock you at the start of the phase. I forgot about it, though.
Death Mass or whatever.
Oh, is that just Dante?
Dante, yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so it could have potentially stopped you from using the strat. We'll assume you passed it.
I'm going to use a strat. It gives the squad everyone. Oh, wait. So they get +1 attack if you kill the unit. If they're below half strength, which they're not, because it's a squad of 5.
Your unit.
My unit.
Yeah, they're
You're-
above half.
Yeah, because Valerian's attached.
Yep.
We'll still use it and get an extra attack with each guy.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's just +1 attack with a conditional plus what?
So it's just +1 attack for each guy because you killed the model.
Okay.
If they were below half strength, everyone would get +2 attacks.
Okay. Okay.
So it was really good at the beginning of 10th when you had 10-man bricks of guard.
Oh, I bet.
Because if you bring them down...
Thing.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever did it. These are the 2 wardens. They're hitting on 3s now. And they have sustained hits.
Okay.
There's a 2 in there. Some misses, and you get 2 sustained back in.
Okay.
And -1 to wound as well?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So it's
Mine's only in melee, but yeah.
it's 4s now.
Yeah.
Not good.
4?
4.
All right. Damage 2, though, right?
AP3 damage 2.
Yeah. 4 up invulns.
Oh,
All right.
well, there goes that flank.
Take
That flank's a goner. All right. And Valerian has 7 attacks. All right, let's see if Valerian can do it again. He's hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Boom. Bad. We will use his once per game ability to flip this to a 6.
Of course.
So now I get 4 back. Actually, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Sustained. And it's 4s now. There
That
we
was-
go. That was very good. And these are AP 4.
Okay, how many?
Jesus. 8.
How many attacks does he have?
7 to start, plus 1 from the strat, and then I got 4 sustained.
All right. 4 up invulns.
Yeah.
Damage?
2.
All right, so kill 2 Sanguinary Guard.
I will take it. I'll take what I can
So
get.
the squads did nothing.
Yep.
And the
Oh my God,
characters
Yeah.
beat the
Obliterated.
crap out of the-
The characters each killed 2 guys, and the squads did nothing. Wow, that's funny. Look at that. That was a very even exchange. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you'll keep the point, because I've only got 4 OC there.
I desperately need that point. Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
So
All
that
right.
means I also fail Storm Hostile.
Ooh,
Oh.
do you want to keep it?
That's a good question.
It's a good question, Craig.
So no prisoners. Did I kill anything? I killed 1 unit.
You killed 1 unit.
Just your Venatari.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll get 2 points there.
Okay.
So Storm Hostile, I think I will keep.
Probably should.
Because if you don't take the center from me, I'm in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We each have 1 CP.
Yep.
Yeah, go up to 1.
All right.
Connor currently sits on
You
another-
were talking about
Thank you.
pulling them at the end of your turn.
If you want,
Let me think about how far are we from this guy. 11? 11, Matt?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
so
move 5, so
6
6
inch charge. For sure.
That's a pretty great target for them, isn't it?
Probably their best target.
probably.
So we're not gonna pull them up.
Okay.
We're gonna go for the dread.
But you no. sorry.
Nope. Nope.
You made us remind you.
All right, so Connor, you'll get 9 primary.
Yep.
And
Not too far behind.
no, actually, you guys are very neck and
Doing
neck.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got behind an assassinate last turn.
Yep.
I draw area. Overwhelming. Oh boy.
Oh,
Well, I think I know where you would like to target.
I think you're right. Yeah.
You've been given a game plan.
Yeah, I have.
If you choose to accept it.
I think I have to. Stay in the game.
overwhelming. A lot of points.
It's too many points to not do. Wait, overwhelming is just 3 points?
It's
each enemy unit up to
each
3.
enemy unit.
Got it.
Yeah,
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, overwhelming. Got it.
not storm.
Yeah,
I
I was thinking
see.
area denial. Like, wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Now I see. Okay. Kind of annoying, though.
That is 2 units.
You wipe them.
Okay. Well, yeah. Like Matt said, I have been given a game plan. So this is a 6-inch charge. Boopy doopy doop.
Nope, can't do it.
What are you gonna do?
He has a reactive move.
Oh,
Too far for me.
okay. And then Trajan. It's there. They just go behind him. Doopy doopy doop. Venatari way
I
back.
think I'm gonna Overwatch that
Okay.
because you're still my oath target.
Okay.
So I'm gonna Overwatch with the Twin Link Plasma, overcharging again. So 6s, but I get to reroll because you're my oath.
Okay.
Is this free?
Oh.
They're dead.
That's brutal.
What happened?
I rolled 3 6s on the first roll. All right, so just 3.
Just 3.
Wounding you on 4s,
4s now.
Twin Linked. All right,
Oof.
2 of them.
Philippines.
Inbones
Go on.
first.
Invuln.
Inbones first.
Yes.
I don't.
Philippines.
You
have
don't get
gone.
any feeling pain.
Philippines. Do I use my CP to try to save this one guy? 50-50. You already used your CP.
Yes.
What's mine gonna be for? Rerolling a charge. We'll let him die.
Okay.
Bonk.
Oh, and then my hazardous. Good.
You haven't failed one yet.
I have not.
We'll definitely advance these Venatari. right up against the wall. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Right there. He's wounded.
Actually, discarding at the end of his turn, is that free?
At the
This is
end
Pry
of his
Nexus.
turn?
That's a new thing.
Let me check.
That's a new thing the chapter approved. You can discard at the end of your opponent's turn.
I did not know that. Let me check. Do.
I'm pretty sure it's a new thing.
Tactical mission. I don't.
Oh, that's what my strat's for.
See anything
That's what I'm using.
yet? Unless it's in the
It'd be the same spot as discarding at the end of your own turn, I assume.
it's the new orders thing.
As you guys look that up, I will continue this. I'm going to spend my CP.
Yeah.
Drag him down to 0.
You're down to 0.
These guys are going to fall back, shoot, and charge.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
So you don't get shredded just by staying there?
No, because now they can be shot. The Blade Champ squad can advance. Beautiful.
It doesn't say anything about it.
Here, can I
You
see?
want to look for sure.
I could have swore I heard that was a thing that changed.
Unless it's in the tournament companion, which I can browse.
Yeah, at the end of each player's turn, each player using tactical missions does the following, starting with the player whose turn it is. Score one. If you scored 1 or more victory points, that you achieved the mission. Then you can discard 1 or more of your active secondary cards. If you do, and it's your turn, you gain a CP. So I can discard it on his turn. I just don't get a CP.
Oh.
So if it turned out for some reason the Storm Hostile was not achievable, I could discard it. Just don't get the extra CP. So okay.
All right. Okay, we've moved my 4 units.
Where did it say that?
Below the stratagem in the next chunk of text.
Oh.
And now we're going to go into the shooting phase.
At the start of each player's turn. Each player.
All right. We'll start with Valerian's squad.
Yeah.
Shooting Dante's squad.
Oh, I see how they worded that. Interesting.
Yeah, they used to be 2 separate chunks. Now they're one group thing.
All right. Guardian Spears into Sanguinary Guard.
Let's do it.
-1 to hit.
No, that is melee only.
Melee only. And your toughness 4, though.
They're toughness 4, yeah.
4s. 2 of them. AP 1, damage 2.
Okay. I'm not in that rune, so 3s.
Bummer. And then Valerian will shoot you. Nice. 4s. 1 from Valerian, that's AP. Same thing, AP 1.
Good.
Bummer. All right, the tank. He's got every single target on right in front of him.
Yes, my army is in front of me.
He's in the middle of the board. Okay. I think the tank might shoot your squad again.
In the center?
Maybe.
They still have fights first.
That's why.
So that's...
I know. That's why he might shoot them. Boy. That's so silly. He could just waste the dread. Or he could just bounce off the dread, too.
Yeah, I think even without cover, I think I live to 1 tank.
I think so, too.
Generally. You could kill me.
Okay. The tank is going to shoot the little gun into Dante.
Sure.
Big gun into this squad again.
Okay.
I feel silly doing this, but I think it's the right thing. Little squad into Dante's squad. A sustain.
Nice.
Strength 6 AP 1. Lovely.
Yeah.
Watch out. Do 1
Threes.
wound. Nice.
2 wounds even.
Incredible job. And the big gun into your squad in the middle, your blade champ. Blade guard.
Blade guard veterans, yep.
Boom. Nice. They all hit. No lethals because you're not a vehicle or monster.
Not quite.
2s, not quite. Twin length. 4.
4 up invulns.
Yes.
Yeah, on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Fail 1.
Okay. It's better than
That is-
Slowly but
better
surely.
than none.
That is one less dude hitting
Yeah.
you in the face.
Yeah, that's true. These guys are toughness 4.
They are toughness 4. Yep.
But the scary thing is the captain you have
Yes,
hidden
the
inside.
captain is the only scary part of that squad.
So shooting them's kind of useless.
I guess this guy's does a little bit in melee, but the shooting's not great against
The
Custodians.
shooting's inconsequential. Okay.
I guess you
Not
burned your feel no pain, so
Yeah.
the heavy bolter can do damage.
Mhm. Okay. Well, we'll think about that. We'll go Terminators.
Mm.
Shooting the Dreadnought or shooting this squad more? Terminators will shoot that squad
Okay.
as well. The fights first is really manipulating my mind.
Yeah.
It's doing a lot.
It's not just
powerful.
fight first. It's +1 to wound, reroll
Yeah.
1s to wound. It's
Yeah.
they'll hit hard if they get to hit you.
Yeah. Grenade launchers. How many shots into that squad? All right, low
6.
rolled that time. It was. You know what? I can't complain. They've been doing good. Now we're hitting you on 2s. Womp womp. And 4s, not twin linked, but re-rolling.
Yeah. So the character squad.
2 AP1 damage 1.
4 up invulns. Good.
You've been making a few too many of those for me.
They have. How does it feel?
I was gonna say I can't complain about that either. All right, and they look like guard axes, but they're not. They're guardian spears. Good roll, and this is 4s, full rerolls again. 5 AP1 damage 2 on these.
Okay. 4 ups.
There we go.
All right. You kill 1.5.
Oh, they have 3 ones.
Yes.
Yep. Right. Kill 1.5.
So
Okay. Even if I kill that guy, you still have the enhancement, right? But it's just.
I would have to check how that
I
works.
can
I
see.
think he can probably still fight first,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
but he's not that scary on his own.
Right.
He
If
does
it's-
lose the +1 to wound.
If it's just like my fight first enhancement, he still gets it.
So next, then, we for sure will just do Trajan and his one buddy. We'll start with the buddy to try to kill
Yeah.
that guy. Both hit. 4s. No wuss.
Okay.
All right, Trajan. Here you go, buddy. It's your time to shine. You're really good at shooting your gun. I'm trying the opposite.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
encouragement. You're really good at shooting your gun. This is 4s. Or 3s. Strength 5. All right, I'll take it. You're really
Assume that is
good.
an AP.
That is AP 1 or might even be 2.
At
actually.
least 1, he's dead.
It's at least Trajan. Trajan killed something good shooting. It's AP 2. Nice,
Just the
buddy.
character now.
Just the character, and I just have this squad left to shoot.
Mhm.
Thinking Sanguinary Guard would be nice.
Yeah, so I lose the -1 hit and the -1 to wound if you kill that guy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong. Okay. Well then, yeah. We're gonna do that. The guard into the Sanguinary Guard. Custodian Guard and the Sanguinary Guard. Let's do that. I am on an objective for once, which is always how you should use Custodian Guard.
Yeah.
2s. That's fine. And now this is 4s with full rerolls. Full rerolls. Nice. 5 AP1 damage 2.
Cover?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'd s-
Oh, yeah, because
Yes,
I
definitely.
would say so.
okay. So 5, 2 ups.
Yeah.
I do fail a couple.
Fine.
Kills the Sanguinary Guard and puts 2 wounds on Dante,
All right.
who's down to a number I will have to look up.
It's
gonna be like 4 or 5.
He's got 7 or something.
I would guess
Definitely
6.
Or I guess it could be 7.
He's not a Terminator is the only reason I'm not guessing.
Chapter map.
Trajan has 7. You should look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Chapter matches usually have 6, though.
Yeah, he's got 6 wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just the Terminator Space Marine Chapter Masters that get 7.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Like, even Typhus is 6.
Oh, sure.
Even Typhus is 6, huh?
Yeah.
I suppose he's not technically a Death Shroud. He's just a guy.
He's the leader of the Death Shroud.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Fine. Never mind.
Don't think about that logic. All right. We've got some charges. We have no CP. I do get a free reroll here
Yeah.
So I'm debating something risky. Oh, that's pretty risky. Oh, that's too risky. It's a 9. Sad. That's too risky. I need to kill stuff on objectives.
Yep.
For secondary, so. We will start with this squad. So there's a good chance. And yeah. Blade Champ squad going to kill this one guy.
Now you got your 9.
I got my 9. That's. Wish I didn't. All right. 9. Do you have a free heroic?
I could. I'm not going to. Because I don't get to fight first with them.
I wish you would. 9. This guy can get in as well.
As much as I could probably keep the captain alive,
You could.
it's not worth just losing all the guys for something I could do on my turn anyway.
Fair, yeah.
Sliced up.
We'll do the Terminators into the Dread. That's
That's what you needed.
That's why you pre-measure.
He doesn't
people.
even quite get there.
Yeah.
And he is within. And then Trajan Squad is going to go for Scary Boys. They'll have to multi-assault.
Sure.
That
Then 8.
maybe it's a 7. Let's roll it. I'll use a channel member.
Kind of Lotus is here.
Kind of Lotus it is.
All right, Lotus. Grab a purple one for him.
Thanks, Kind of Lotus.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. There you go. Say thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Maybe it's a 7.
Maybe a 7.
I think it's an 8, but maybe it's a 7.
Go for an 8. He wants an 8.
I'll
Go
be
for an
the
8.
judge. Corn.
No,
That's not.
It's not a 4.
that's not it. That's fine. And we do have one more charge.
Yes.
It is Valerian. He can't fail this. Thank God. They're all in base. The
All right.
non-banner guy has a wound.
So at the start of the fight phase,
Yeah.
everything within 6 inches of Dante has to take a battle shock test at -1.
Cool. At -1 too.
Yes.
Nice.
So it would have been really good for me to remember last turn when I wanted to take that from you and not
Sure.
let you use 2 stratagems.
So this is on
Lesson learned.
7. Boop. Fails.
Okay.
So they're battle shocked.
Okay.
And what's his OC?
1 on his own, I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure.
I do still have the point
You got
against the
the tank.
banner, but we'll see if they live. Tank is good.
Yeah.
Which is nice for OC. Alright, so they're battle shocked. Yeah.
This lone man.
No interrupts, right? Like free interrupts?
No.
Does anything in the game have a free interrupt? Like on its data sheet?
Free interrupts?
No,
I don't
probably
think
not.
so.
I think...
You say Death Guard have it.
No, not Death Guard. I want to say that the Chaos Space Marines Defiler might have something like that.
That's weird.
It's got a weird rule on that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that might be what it gets.
Alright. Well, we'll go from...
Mac, let's go first.
Oh, yeah. True.
I do not.
Fight. Fight first, dude.
He's that's right. That still
There it
works.
is.
Yeah. I'm double checking. I want to see the Defiler thing now that I've said that.
Yeah. Dang. Trajan getting into that squad would have been...
Yeah. Once per
Big.
fight phase, one Chaos Space Marines Defiler can use the counteroffensive strat for 0 CP.
Wow.
And it can do it even if another unit's already been targeted.
That's so weird.
You get 2 interrupts with a Defiler.
Wow.
All right. Yes, I will hit
Hilarious.
you
You're
with
both
this
good.
guy. So I do not get +1 to wound, so this is going to be pretty pathetic since I didn't charge. But it's at least strength 6, so I got that going for me.
D6.
So hitting you on 2s,
Nice.
and then wounding on 4s.
A
1.
wound.
AP
1. Damage 2.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna do the Blade Champ first. Just see if he can do it himself.
Yeah.
We've got the extra AP on, and we're doing the Dev Wound Sword,
Yep.
which is strength 6. I know my stuff. All right. Let's see some. That's a sustain, so this miss will just go back in.
Okay.
Strength 6, AP 4, damage 3. Nice. No devs.
4.
That's 4. Those are 3 damage.
I
And of
take
course
3
you
damage.
live. You're gonna make me roll all these dice.
He's
Oh,
good at...
I have reroll wounds with that squad. Let's reroll that failed wound.
Sure.
Another one.
Another one.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Goodbye. That is 2 overwhelming
the
force
thing.
points.
You have overwhelmed me. Will you consolidate into me?
Into your Smash Captain.
I think I have to declare at the start of the fight phase, so I don't think I'd get the super turn this turn. But it would still be a power fist and a mastercrafted power weapon.
And I can't go to these guys. I would have to go to the big squad.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna have to be bullet sponge for next turn, sadly, but yeah, okay.
That happened.
It is what it is. And now we'll do the Terminators. We're gonna save the most
you go.
fun one for last.
Yeah.
Terminators. No. Dice on the
It wasn't me this time.
All right, so we got 5, 10,
Okay.
15. So AP matters here too.
Yes, AP matters a lot here. I have a 2-up save.
Okay, so Space Marines are when
Yeah,
it matters.
absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. We are just gonna do sustain lethals.
Yep, T10.
Lethals on 6s.
Although, what's your strength?
Strength 7.
But rerolling?
Rerolling wounds.
I don't know how that math works out. It might actually,
Because of the wounds rerolling.
because of the wounds reroll, I don't know. It might actually be better, but I'll let you.
Lethal, but that's a good question. Beautiful. Actually, no, kind of bad. That's fine. 2 lethal so far. Period, actually.
Yep.
And we're gonna do 5s. Oh, good roll. And we're gonna reroll these as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think sustained would have done you okay here.
Wow. Yeah. Dang, I should have done it. Okay, so that's 10.
Jeez.
At AP3, that
These Terminators.
was a big spike.
Are
Custodes
spicy.
I grabbed 10 thinking that would be more than enough. It was just barely enough. All right, AP3 then.
Yeah.
AP3.
So
Yeah.
5 ups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I made 4 of them.
It's 12 damage.
I get 6 up, feel no pain.
Oh, and you
How
have
many
12
wounds do you have?
wounds, right?
I
I think
Don't-
you have 12.
I think 12 on the big
So he
ones.
probably lives.
Odds are he lives on 2.
Oh, sad.
Yes, I have 12 wounds
Mm.
with a 6 up, feel no pain for being Death
That
Company.
was close, though. That's close.
Close.
I did not expect them to even get close, so he lives on
1.
Yeah.
1.
wound.
Lives on 1. I should have charged Trajan lower.
Mm-hmm.
Hindsight. If I had gotten the charge there, that would have been huge.
I mean, you
Yeah,
did
that's
you did
fine.
multi-assault them. Or you tried to.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. And
All right.
now the Terminators will die, but that's okay.
Well,
And then
I'm
we
3
can-
damage, you're 4 wounds, so it's a little awkward.
Let's see. All right. Valerian and his boys. Valerian and his boys. We're going to do the boys first.
Okay. They've done nothing so far. This is their chance to redeem themselves.
They have only absorbed damage. So we're hitting on who's?
Yes, no minuses anymore.
No more minuses.
Yes, we did the battle shocks. Keep going.
They are battle shocked.
Yep.
Yep. All right. 2s with sustains on 6s.
Sustained.
None. That's my 1.
1. Yeah.
Okay. Put 1 back in. We'll take it. And it's 3s now. Beautiful.
Yeah?
That is 9 at AP. Well, your invone.
Yeah.
9 on your invone. Damage 2.
4s. He's dead. Just barely, though.
Dante.
I made 6 of those 9 4-ups.
Nice.
What?
He flies away.
Guys again. Oh, I know.
I'd say back into the warp, but that's the Sanguinor.
Different guy.
This stays here. That's
Yeah, your Dreadnought gets to paste my
Yeah.
Terminators.
So I'm pretty sure Dreadnought's bracket. So I'm
I
bracketed.
think so.
Yeah.
Because he had 12 wounds. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So the Talons, 6 attacks, hitting on 4s now, but rerolling because I am Death Company.
Right. Good roll. You don't really need it.
There we go.
Perfect
100%.
roll.
And then I am Strength 12.
T7.
So 3s, but twin linked.
Something. Oh, Jesus. I'll pick up 5 because that's what you're gonna get.
Yep. 5 AP2, damage 3.
Ooh. I would say I got Armor Contempt.
I mean,
need it.
yeah, that guy.
He does.
You get for free
That's
on
true.
one squad.
4s. I'll take that.
All right, one
Okay.
dice.
This guy dies. All right. That's the end of Custodes' turn 3.
Yeah,
Did you manage to get area denial for the mats there? I think so.
it's 6 from the center.
6 from the center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a great turn.
It was a good turn. Another good turn, but Matt's going to hit really hard back
Yeah.
here.
We do have, to make Matt's turn 4 even more spicy, Matt is the challenger.
Oh,
No,
I'm
Going
more than
into
6
turn
points
4.
behind.
You are
I-
8 points behind.
I hate the Challenger cards.
They are very strong.
I hate it.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Spoilers
I
to
hate
Monday.
All right, have these been shuffled, or should I? All right, I'll shuffle them
mean,
quick.
They're not shuffled to you, but you guys haven't used them, so they are shuffled,
All right,
depending on how you look at it.
my
Drum
challenger card. Force a breach is my stratagem.
Oh.
So I can move through models and terrain features in the movement phase. I don't really care.
What you do?
Or my mission, 1 unit from my army that is not within my deployment zone and is wholly within 9 inches of one or more battlefield edges. I just do an action.
Oh, it's containment.
Yeah, it's containment.
It's baby containment.
Secure extraction zone. Well, I have
Look at
just
that.
the unit for that.
Look at that. You got dude sitting right there.
Look at that. That mission that used to be an auto 6 is now just an auto 3 that you get for free.
This game is so close, and you just get to... I hate them. I hate
Um,
them. You guys let us know if you like these Challenger cards. I have a very strong opinion of them.
So I still had Storm Hostile from before, and I have Assassinate as well.
So you just start... Yeah.
Storm the Hostile in the
Storm
center.
and assassinate.
Storm and
So
Assassinate.
you're going to get both your secondaries plus a free secondary.
Seems that way, yes. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Battle Shocks. I've got the Death Company Dread, who passes on a 7.
Probably. Unless Death Company have a
Yeah, they're the same leadership.
bad save.
He's still OC 0 because I don't have a chaplain over here anymore. But it's not on an objective, so that's fine. All right. Well, what? All right. All right. Movement.
We both have 1 CP, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pow, pow.
All right. So
Primer for you, Matt, is still not?
no,
Oh, no, it's 10.
I lost the center, so it's 6 now. No, sorry,
It's 9.
No, it's 9.
10. 10. I have 2 terraform.
You have 2 terraformed.
Yeah.
10. Okay.
That's right. That's right. I forget to include home objective in this one a lot of
do
times.
too, yeah.
All right. So 12 inches gets me outside my deployment zone. So he is going to do the action on this battlefield edge. Okay. 12 inches.
What do you guys think of the Challenger cards? Don't mind my negative
I
opinion.
like them.
But when a game's so close like
I think they missed with the balance a little bit.
It-
I think they're too
so
easy to
true.
trigger.
I think it might, too easy to trigger. So it should be more than 6 points. It should be like
10.
8 points.
Because
10.
as it stands, if you're an army that already kind of relied on getting like a 30-point turn 5, you're getting 9
It's
extra
free.
points
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
So I think that was a bit of a miss. I like it better than the
Secret
gambits
mission.
and the secret mission
Yeah.
At least
overall.
it's a part of the game.
Yeah.
I like it too, especially the stratagem side of it. It'd be interesting if it was just the stratagem.
I would like that. That would be fine. That would feel less bad. Yeah.
But
If it was just the strats.
You don't have any spooky fight first or anything on this unit,
Nope,
right?
took ours away.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna walk up, point at you, right in your face.
They're gonna be very quick. Last 2 turns.
Yeah.
it
Gonna go real quick.
might speed along here.
It's going to.
All right. I'm going to spend a CP, fall back and shoot and charge with this guy. So he's battle shocked again because of that.
Yeah.
But I can shoot and charge. And
I know.
then-
I think I should
Okay.
Did you get full reroll
to wound.
to wound? Oh, to wound, not hit.
I'm
so-
doing
yeah.
it.
Okay.
He's doing it.
I'm doing
It
it.
was more so memeing, but
I mean, he's about to like wipe my whole army out.
He probably kills the Terminators if he doesn't do this.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So considering I'm about to get like flattened this turn, we should try.
fair.
How many grenade launcher shots? 6. I will take it. 6s. Nope. No,
Yep.
that was a waste of CP. And spears.
Ah.
Perfect.
Okay.
I should have
Nice
overwatched
Overwatch.
with the tank.
I would say with the guard.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Oh,
get the
yeah.
full rerolls.
Well, they wound on 6s though.
They're also 2 wound. They
Oh,
all
it's
wound.
only,
They all wound
don't they
on
get
6.
real once to hit? Oh, it's
Yeah.
2 wound.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
We don't get to reroll to hits.
Yeah, so they would both get full wound rerolls, I guess, wounding on 6s. So, fair enough. All right. What does 18 inches look like? It's like there.
I should have saved my CP for trade charge.
They only move 10 inches, so I don't think I'm going to get it. So, I'm just going to stay off the objective.
Okay.
I guess there's not really a reason for me to be on it, because I'm assuming they take it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to
Yeah.
look at it. Casual games, they're pretty good for just casually getting extra points, having extra missions. But in competitive, I don't exactly know how the math will all work out in the end after a lot of tournaments, but it does seem a little funky.
Seems strong.
Yeah, it's
very strong.
Goonhammer might end up releasing some kind of article on that at some point, because they run
Sure they will.
they run the tabletop tabletop.
Tactics.
No, what's it called? Tabletop Battles app. The one for
Tournament
scoring.
one.
Oh, the yeah.
Yeah, they run that, so they have all that
They
data.
have the data.
Yeah.
Oh, they should definitely do that then.
All right. Yeah, that's it for movement. So shooting. Let's start with the Death Company Dread. Shoot Melty Milfas in your face. So 4s. Oath target is going to be these guys.
Oh, yeah.
So 1 hit. I don't think he gets to reroll his shooting. I know the normal guys don't. It's rerolls in melee only.
All right. I found a sprue chunk
Yeah,
on
melee
my Ravner. I
only.
must clean it off before I
So
forget.
1 hit, and then
I hate to
that's wound.
prime him, and then the sprue
Or
chunk
up.
just shows up.
Nope.
Okay.
Be a
Damage
miserable
7.
Time.
Bonk.
And then the Twin Icarus Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. I think I got it.
Nice.
4s. And then 6 is Twin Linked.
There we go.
All right. Then we're going to overcharge their plasmas and Trajan.
Cut.
So 3s, no Oath this time. Sad.
No.
And then 4s with Twin Linked. So just 1.
You guys.
I failed a hazard.
Yeah,
failed
failed
to hazardous.
hazardous.
So down you go.
Too late.
How many wounds on Trajan? 7, you
7
said?
with 5 up, feel no pain.
Okay. I'm going to shoot this guy at Trajan then.
Oof.
Okay.
Las Cannons.
Tank
2
it,
hits.
buddy.
T7 or T6?
T6.
2s. 2 of them on your
Tank it, buddy. Nope.
Damage 3.
Feel no pain.
Oh, yep.
He's just got it built in. Ah, he takes 1 wound.
Okay. And the crack. Hit. Wound on a
Crap
3.
hits.
Ooh. 2. AP 2. No cover, though.
Yeah, you get to just grab these, do them.
Fails in both.
All right.
Oh.
First one. 2. Do we have any other channel members?
Shish Kebab. He
Shish
might still
Kebab?
be
Shout out
here.
to Fish
All right.
Kebab.
Throw one for shish kebab.
Shish kebab, you're gonna shish
you,
kebab
shish
Trajan with a missile.
Thank you,
Okay.
shish kebab.
You?
Big damage here.
What do you need?
It's a Melta, so
Oh, Melta.
yeah. So that's 4 damage plus 2 each for Melta range. So 8
8?
damage total.
Oh, I could have sworn we were rolling crack missiles.
I thought so too.
Yes, you're right. So
So 4.
yeah, that's right. The Melta's whip.
Nice.
Okay, I just thought I had like some weird glitch in reality here. I
5
turned
ups.
away for a second and skipped.
He loses 3 more.
Did I give you one Melta did go through, right? Did I do plus 2 damage on that one? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I was,
I don't remember either. It just happened and I don't remember.
I'm so lost. Yes, because I'm shooting this guy.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm not shooting the Brutalis. I looked at the wrong thing. There we go. And then I got the Storm, Twin Link Storm Bolter. Rerolling because you were above half health from the Ballistus rule. And then 5's Twin Linked. 2 of them, no AP.
5 up. He's good.
Okay. All right. I guess they're going to shoot into Trajan now.
Okay.
Because I think I should do enough in the charge there.
Oh, I think so.
And I would really like Trajan to not be on the board because he's still scary on his own.
He is.
So, all right, starting off with the Dev Wounds Bolter. So 3 shots from rapid fire.
Dev wounds. Oh, combi bolter.
And then, so wounding on 5s, 6 is devastating. Nope. The Heavy Bolter is 3 shots. They all hit. And then wound on 5. Nope.
Okay.
Captain Bolter. They hit.
Captain Bolter.
Captain.
No wounds.
Okay.
The regular bolt rifle.
Nice memory.
One
You're doing a
hit.
good job.
No wounds.
Okay.
If only any of them could do damage. And then the bolt pistol.
All right.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Fine. Be that way. That's really awkward now because now you have a Terminator and Trajan.
Just 2 little guys.
But I guess we roll with it.
They can't do that much by themselves. He says,
Trajan.
half lying.
I mean, at least you can't turn Trajan's ability back on.
With the new detachment, you can. I should really
All right.
try it, but
Heavy bolt pistols, 18-inch range.
I'm guessing they're 12. Just a guess.
I feel like I got this wrong one time. Yeah, heavy bolt pistols are 18.
Damn.
So I have 1 plasma that is within 12, and then 2 heavy bolt pistols.
It's not a pistol anymore if it has an 18-inch range. You know?
It's
like
a fair point.
Like an SMG.
That's a fair point.
All right, so bolt pistols, hit, and wound 1 time on the Terminator. AP 1, but
On the
you get
Terminator?
cover. Yeah, on the Terminator.
Okay. 2 up. No?
All right, 1 damage.
Well, that's huge.
That's all I wanted.
That's what was that?
That was a bolt pistol from overcharge. And then the overcharged plasma hits. Wounds on a 3. Nope. Hazardous. Good. All right. That was all I wanted.
Okay. Big melee.
Yeah. Charges.
The big show.
This one. They're in. Look at that.
Mhm.
Blam, blam.
Does the Super Saiyan guy wipe the whole... Probably the squad, for sure.
So he's got 9 attacks, full hit rerolls with sustained hits 3.
That's a lot.
He's got strength 10 on the charge with dev wounds.
I did not.
Dev
Swarmlord has 8.
So it's
9.
Giant monster.
well, actually is so it's base 5 plus 1 for charging plus 3 on his super activation turn.
Yep.
So yeah.
That checks out.
Jeez.
Seems legit.
And then this guy into
Slide
I don't
this
think I
around.
can slide between here.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, so it'll just be the Terminator.
Unless you weren't Battleshock, you could use that strat.
I have no CP anyway.
I'll mark.
Boom.
I'll mark that down. Matt doesn't have any CP.
Yeah,
don't
I spent it to fall back, shoot, and charge with this guy.
Or is that 0?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. I'll start with the Brutalis or Death Company Dread. Every time.
Yeah.
All right, so he gets +1 attack because he charged.
Yep.
So he is going to hit you on 4s. Rerolling because he is Death Company.
Mhm. Yep.
And then he has strength 14 on the charge.
Shoes.
Wing linked. That's a 1.
Alright.
So 6.
Do it, buddy.
I saw this.
No. No.
Gone.
All right. And then super duper Captain Man.
Let's see it. See it at work.
So these are all of my good melee's damage too, so it doesn't matter if I do this doesn't matter what order I do this in.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, he's got 9 attacks.
Okay.
Hit you on 2s. I'm gonna fish for 6s because they're sustained 3.
Right. It's already a good start. Already above average.
Sustain.
My God.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a squad wipe.
So sustained 3 is the enhancement, I'm pretty sure. Let me see what comes from where.
Sustain 3.
Yeah, so Rage Field Warrior, 35-point enhancement once per battle at the start of the fight phase, sustained hits 3. So every 6 is 4 hits.
And you get full rerolls to hit because you have Oath.
Yes.
It's quite the
combo.
quite the wombo
Yeah.
combo.
Quite the wombo combo.
So I got 3 of these.
Yeah.
So that's one of them,
Yeah.
2 of them, and 3 of them.
Yeah.
Sweet baby Jesus.
I'll survive for sure. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be
like
totally
that,
fine.
Strength.
Line.
And I get a free strat, so I guess there's no reason for me to not to do Lance. Do you mind?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
show off the strip. Show off the combo.
Who's
so wounding on 2s.
Twos. So you only rolled 1, 2.
these are power fists, right?
This is a power fist attack. Yeah. So strength 10 with Lance dev wounds.
5, 10, 13.
13 with
So
3
start.
dev wounds.
Oh, 3 deadlies, yeah.
Yeah.
13 to start. Just roll these all. Yeah.
No, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Not a good roll.
Oh,
either.
no.
Very bad roll.
Oh.
1 dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. 4 dead. Blade champs on 3 wounds. He's dead.
Okay.
Just
You perfectly killed the
eviscerated.
exact number, actually.
That is what that captain does.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, so the normal combo, like I said, is you run them with Assault Intercessor, so you get wound rerolls on top of all that.
Of course.
It's necessary.
Of course. Why not? Okay. Spicy meatball there.
It was a good run. A good start.
I don't think you're out of this, Connor.
I'm not saying I'm out of it. I was saying that squad had a good
That
run.
squad had
Yeah.
a good run. Absolutely.
They killed one guy and did some shooting.
Yeah.
Get assassination and storm.
Yes.
So 4 and 5 there.
Yep, and then 3 points for the Challenger card.
Oh,
Because, yeah, after this turn, what you needed was extra points.
Yeah.
You needed a challenger card.
again, you're not out of this, Connor. You are down by 14 now, but you do have bottom of turn score.
Do I get a challenger card?
No,
No, it's
Turn
decided at the battle
start
round.
of the battle round.
So if you're still
Seems cool.
behind at the start of the battle round, you will.
So if you only score 11 points, oh no, because you got what? You're gonna get how much primary? 9 primary.
And primary.
So you're not gonna get a challenger card
Cool.
because you're down by 5.
Challenger cards are sick. All right, let's.
It is an advantage to who goes first,
Yep.
which is not a bad thing because
Is it? Because if you go second, you can plan for top or for end of game scoring.
right.
So you can hold back a little on primary if you're going second. You can't do that.
More often than not, you're behind on scoring when you're going first, just because.
Well,
Depends on the
are
game.
you?
I don't know. It feels like you are.
Because it should. That's the reason second scores at the end of the round is because second should be behind in theory. I
In
think.
theory, yeah.
I mean,
Good job,
yeah.
Connor.
I got recover assets and display of might. Can't do either. So we're gonna spend the 1 CP on get rid of recover assets.
Display of might. You can.
That's why I'm keeping it.
Oh,
Defense stronghold.
okay.
Display of might. That's have more stuff in No Man's Land.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very challenging.
Yep. Almost impossible.
Yeah.
So
Defend.
It's a simple turn.
And display.
Your simple turn. Things are looking very bad. I knew they would be. Trajan's. Are you just gonna Overwatch me if I move?
There's a good chance of that.
Yeah. I'm just not even gonna move Trajan. And then these guys are not battle shocked.
Correct.
That was not Battleshock token.
So
That's your,
oh, that's fine.
that's your whatever.
These
other
guys
token.
will move up. Bonk. This guy's wounded. The tank will sit still. I still have the tank.
Yeah.
That's something. Yeah. That's my movement phase. Shooting phase. Oh, we're going for a big charge there. I have display of might and what was the other one? Sorry.
You have defense stronghold.
So at least I'll get some points, unlike the other one. Yeah, shooting phase. Trajan is gonna shoot these guys because he has a damage 3 gun.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Fair enough.
Trajan has hit all of his hits this game. That's good. Good boy.
T6.
Nope. And the they have no targets.
No.
Valerian squad. They'll shoot the what do they call it? Company of Heroes?
Yeah, company hero.
Shoot the Company Heroes. Hits and 4s. 2 wounds, AP 1 damage 2.
Okay. 4s. Kill 1.
Kill 1. And then Valerian gets to shoot as well. Does he get... His profile is just so slightly different for everything that I forget. He does get an extra shot. Okay. And then this part is normal. So 1 wound, AP 1, damage 2.
Okay. 4 up. Good.
Good. Then the tank came. So the tank is going to shoot. Big gun here.
Okay.
Little gun here.
Okay.
Are they 3 wounds a guy?
4 wounds a guy.
Oh, they're 4 wounds a guy. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we'll start with that.
It's basically a bunch of lieutenants.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And they're -1 to be wounded if you exceed their toughness.
Okay. Which I will. So, look at that shot. That's 5 hits.
Nice.
And it would be 3s, but now it's 4s because of the thing. That's 3 at AP 1, damage 1.
Okay. 4s. I take 2.
Nice. That actually could matter. Yeah. Could matter.
All right. If you get here, you're going to out-OC me, so we'll take it on the
Okay.
ancient.
And the blaze cannon into the Death Company Dread. 2 lethals and a miss. I'll take that trade.
Okay.
And a 3. 3 at AP 3.
Okay. I don't think I would get cover unless I...
Thanks.
I think you do.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Okay.
You definitely get covered.
Okay. So 4 ups then.
Yep.
Okay. I battle shocked myself to do the thing, so
Ah.
I can't re-roll that.
Okay.
Real.
So he's dead.
I have feel no pain, so
Oh,
don't roll low.
Matter.
I did roll low.
Damage?
3 damage.
All right. There's 6 ups.
Don't get the devil's number. Ah!
Oh.
I got one.
Is he gonna boom?
Do I go boom? No.
No.
All right, thank you. All right. Probably should have had the tank shooting him the whole game.
You had reasons not to.
I had reasons to do what I did.
If you had done this while that Blade Guard squad was still alive, you might not have taken that objective.
Yep,
They might have scored a lot less points.
that's true. That's the shooting. Like I said, it's going to go really quick now. We have some charges, and they are big charges. That's a 10, right?
Yeah, I think
I
it's a
think
10.
it's a 10.
Okay.
Channel member, we had one more.
One man bland.
One man
Lemon
Bland.
Blank, he was here, but
In case he watches the VOD of this.
Yeah.
Is it called a VOD on YouTube still? And you
Video,
watch-
What
Probably.
does that stand for? Video
It's
on
what you
demand?
It's like
Yeah.
a recording of
I
it.
guess.
Yeah. Video on demand.
All right. He's purple.
Yeah.
One man bland.
Thank you.
In the future, if you watch this, thank you.
Thank you.
10-inch charge here would be insane and could possibly keep me in this game.
Absolutely.
No.
That is
It's not a 10.
He's cheering for Matt. That's right.
it's fair.
Matt's a good guy.
You still have these guys.
I do. So the Venatari are going to go just here.
Okay.
I can't risk that. Absolutely not.
That's
Awesome.
disappointing.
And Trajan will go there. There it is. So he'll get... I'll go on to the objective, I suppose.
Have I had overwhelming force yet?
Overwhelming
Ah.
force?
No, you haven't.
You have not.
Thank you, Matt. Not on the objective. And that's it.
Okay.
Anything to do?
I got
Or a
nothing.
hit you? We
Smack
are
me.
going to
Leave me in half.
sustain you. Nope, and we missed the 2. And these are
Did you
strength
go
10.
crits 5s or extra AP?
I've been on extra AP, so these are
Okay.
3s. Nope. So those are 2 at AP 3.
All right, so
There's
6s.
3.
Yeah, they're probably dead.
All right.
They're done.
Cool.
They buckle against anti-elite damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I could have made that long bomb charge, I would have felt like
That-
okay.
Taking the Venatarian, because you could have slingshotted the Venatari into the company heroes.
I have not been able to move if the guys were alive.
It depends. If you could have done it without basing all of them, it's hard with small squads.
It is harder with small squads.
But if you could do it like say you rolled the perfect amount you need, so you're outside of an inch,
Yeah.
then you could potentially
Yeah.
swing them around, but it's risky.
Or if you rolled a high enough charge and then Trajan killed
They
the
could.
Oh,
two,
I see.
then they could have
Yes,
activated
that
and
you
moved
could have
into
done.
them.
Yeah, either of those 2 charges, I would have felt like, hey, I got a solid chance. But anyways, I scored something.
So you got you do not have display of might because I have more
yeah.
stuff in no man's land.
True.
Now,
And then defend stronghold.
I don't even get yet.
you don't get yet, unfortunately. You're only behind by 5 points.
Something. Yeah. Super cool.
But going into the turn, you both will gain. You'll go be up to 2 CP.
I'm up to 2.
I'm up to 1.
Oh, you're gonna keep display of might.
No. So, yeah, you're right. I'm up to 2. Wasn't accounting for what you were saying.
All right. So no challenger cards this time.
No challenger.
Oh, that's so
We'll get a
stupid.
13 on primary.
Yep. Right?
Yep.
14. I hold 3 and I've terraformed 2.
For a. Why did we say 13 now? Oh, yeah,
Because I hadn't
yet.
terraformed the
You
center
hadn't
the first time.
terraformed yet. Yeah. 14. Oofda.
Defend stronghold. All right. Call the horde. I can't do. I think. Right? No.
No.
No hordes of custodians hiding out somewhere.
No.
Marked for death.
1, 2.
The third one's the kicker.
3. They're more durable.
Fair. I'm actually gonna ditch marked for death because I don't think I can reliably do that. Because of that, I don't have a lot of AP here, so you'd be on 3-up saves.
Because of Valerian.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
So I get established locus instead.
Oh, well,
So
that's points.
yeah. All right. I need to be within 6 of the center for that.
Yes. Just within, not wholly within or anything.
Yeah. All right. So I could do it with any squad. Really? Any of these 3 anyway.
Mm.
So who do I want not doing that?
So I was behind by 5.
You're
I
behind
don't
by
get a challenger
5.
card?
You don't get a challenger because you're behind by 5.
Somehow I was ahead of Matt 2 turns ago.
Ahead of it? No.
Well, in the previous round.
Because he got a challenger card.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had a really big scoring.
yeah, so what happened was Matt's secondary score was abysmal in turn 3. He got 2 points, and you got 10 points.
Right.
And then, you actually, what did it for you was you got extend battle lines on turn 1, and he got nothing on turn 1. So those 4 points have been causing you to be giving
hate that.
him challenger or you not getting
It
challenger.
almost makes you sometimes not want to score something. which it's not wise to do.
In
these
hindsight, it does.
In
But
hindsight.
it's hard to say.
It's hard to know what you're gonna.
Because in some case, and at least in past versions of the game, those points you score on turn 1 can make all the difference.
It can make the game, but now I'm just suffering for it.
Now, the bright side here is you have bomb a turn scoring. You still have some units that can do things.
Well, that right at this moment, I
Matt's
do.
not going to score much.
The thing is, he's
What's the other one? Don't defend. I wrote
We'll
behind
see
it.
about that.
Defense
If I'd made one of those charges.
wrong. So you're going to pick up 5, so 8, 3.
I'll get it kind of close.
8, 20.
Just spend my other CP to advance and shoot this guy.
Yeah, I mean, the secondary cards are in there. The challenger card would have made it easier, but the secondary cards are in there for you to pull this off.
Challenger cards are against me. They don't like me. They've only hurt me.
All right, that is
Blast them.
that's all I got for movement. So these guys are going to be doing establish locus in the center.
Okay.
Do you have any wounded guys there?
I do.
There's a guy in a wound.
Guy on the
It's
wound.
actually this guy, not the banner.
Oh,
So it's always the non-banners first.
all right. I'm going to shoot my one lone bolt pistol that can reach you.
All right.
That
Um,
sniper who did a
I'm-
wound.
Sorry, the oath target is over there, so you can do as much damage to them as I can. Actually, no. Are you above half strength?
Yes.
Well, no. Yeah, we'll just make you the oath, so I don't have to worry about it. Because I don't really need it against Trajan.
Oh.
So that's yeah. I hit. Do I wound on a 5? No. All right. So then we'll do
The tank.
the tank.
The undead sarcophagus man with guns.
Okay. I'm not in rapid range, so just 2 shots. The small guns, they hit. And twin linked,
What are these?
wounding on
The
5.
missiles?
This is the storm bolters.
Hmm.
So just 1.
Nipple guns.
He's good.
Okay, and crack missile. 2 hits. Wound you on -1 to wound, right?
Mhm.
So 1 on 4s, just one of them. AP2.
No.
All right, kills the wound guy.
Bonk.
And last cannons. 3s rerolling. Okay, and then 2s up to 3s. 1. AP3.
Oh. He's good.
Yep. I guess I could have shot pistols at Trajan, but I don't think I need it.
I hope he lives on one.
So that's it for shooting. So we'll charge in with the charge you guys.
Sure.
Charge you guys? That's what I'm going to call my warriors.
You know what you're talking about, though. That's the thing.
Charge you guys. What's your feel no pain strat? Is it a 5 up or a 4 up?
The strat is a 5 up to 4 up to mortals.
So I'm about to do some mortals here.
Oh.
But you
Wow.
have 5 up already.
Yeah, and it's after I do the mortals, so he gets to choose.
It's a 4 up, right?
Should be,
That's what I was asking.
because it replaces the
Yes, it
infinite
is. I'll
mortal.
probably use it.
So just 2 mortals.
I'll use it.
Yeah.
Beep. Down to 1.
The one.
Arcane Genetic Alchemy. Cool name.
There you go.
You're telling
Save the
a
wound.
strat for a wound.
Well, we'll see if it does
I
enough.
don't think it's.
I mean, all right, it's Trajan.
So I'll start with the power fist.
You can do it.
Oh, being on the objective would have meant that I could have -1 to hit you, too.
Oh, okay,
Something I need to keep in more mind. Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. Anyways.
So hitting you on 3s,
Is it
power fist.
All
Yep.
right.
And then strength 10 on the charge.
G6.
3s. 3
Not
of them
good.
on your invuln.
Here we go, Trajan. He.
We take
All right. I'm gonna have 20
Too many
attacks with
attacks,
pain.
though. That's so many.
wounds though, don't you?
I have
Yep.
2 wounds.
And you feel the pain.
I feel the pain.
Hitting you on 3s.
Let's see if you roll a lot of 3s.
A lot of ones.
A lot of
Just
3s.
3.
2 3s, but all right. So the strat wouldn't have helped
yeah.
that much.
All right. And then
Okay.
I
D6.
strength 6 on the charge. So 4s. That was pretty good.
That was a pretty good roll, yeah.
You got 8 of them.
And these are
AP1.
3 ups. See, if it was 2 ups, I feel like
Yeah.
3 ups. No.
Well,
Three wounds.
if you declare the field,
Yeah,
the
do you wanna
have
reroll?
to do it now.
No.
No, you have 3
Yeah, yeah.
fails.
Yeah.
There's the fails.
Yeah, so if you want to reroll one
Do you
before
have
the
any other
field
attacks in that?
No, that is it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you would have to. You'd have to make a reroll, and you'd have to make one of the 2 5-ups.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's fine.
I'm almost out of the game. This is it.
I'm just making sure.
Oh, yeah. We're going to reroll one for sure.
Oh my!
Shout out to everyone watching in chat who stayed this whole time.
22 people still
Thanks
here.
for watching. This has been a great game. We were rerolling for a 3-up. We
There
did
you
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
And I have
5-ups.
2 5-up field up
Five
things.
ups.
I need to make one of these. So close. So close.
that would have been
Eh.
well, because
changed
he
too much.
would have picked up that whole squad.
Maybe. Yeah. All right. Good turn for Matt.
Yeah. So I get my established locus for 2, and I'm still working on defense stronghold.
So 2, I'll just give you defend because Connor
Yeah.
can't do anything about
Now
it.
I get defend.
You get defend.
Yep.
All right, Connor.
So
You need a 21-point game to tie it.
I really, if I
This is
lose,
turn-
if I lose by 3,
5.
This is
if I
5.
lose by 3 points because of that stupid thing. Storm, hostile, and secure no man's land.
Well,
That's
Oh, if Trajan had made one of those.
so
I made it as hard for you as possible,
Hold-
but
9 points you can get. Hold on, before you do too much.
Yep.
Both, Matt, you're up to 2 CP?
1. I spent it.
Oh, you spent it. Okay. So you're both up to 1 CP.
Mm-hmm.
Connor, assuming you can take the center,
Mm-hmm.
you will end up with 4, 8, 12, 13 primary.
Mhm.
Plus, if you max that out, that'd be 22 points. If you do a perfect turn, you can win.
I can win.
You can win.
You have to do all of the stuff on the center
If
objective.
Trajan had.
If any one thing doesn't happen, you lose.
Okay, so I need to kill. What I storm?
You have
and,
to
Storm and secure. So take this
You have to
objective from
take
me.
the center.
Yeah. That's basically it. Just take the center.
I have 1 CP. Take the center. 2
Yep.
OC per guy.
1 OC per guy. On
Oh, I guess.
they're not battle line.
Sorry.
So
Old Blood Angels,
2
those
OC
used
per
to be
these
battle
guys.
line.
Oh, they have 2 OC.
Yeah. Until this guy dies, he is wounded.
Can he do it?
Oh,
this
is possible. Yeah, that is possible.
I do have a free strat saved on the captain,
You have a free
You
strat.
guys are watching, hopefully.
and also 1 CP.
You have a free strat saved on the captain
And 1 CP.
for interrupt. Right? Interrupt's just 1.
Interrupts 2, but I have a CP, so I could do
Oh,
it.
you have 2 right there. I see what you're saying. So they're each 3 OC. They're each 2. So right now you have 8. What does he have?
3, I think. 3 or 4.
11. Probably 3. 11 plus 5, so 16.
He's 4.
He's 4. Oh, wow. He's a big dread, I guess.
So yeah, 17.
This is crazy. Sorry. It's probably so loud.
Hopefully it peaks it out so they don't
Sorry,
hear
guys.
all of that.
I have huge sneezes. Okay. This is a very good game, as I said. All right.
One off, top down.
Beep boop.
So his -1
Where
OC,
is
is that
that?
only while he's leading a unit?
The banner.
Or -1 AP, I mean.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Hold on. They went straight forward 6. Hold on. Straight back 6. Straight back 6. Right back to where they were. This tank has 4 OC.
You will have to pivot.
I might as well try.
Yeah, no, for
Do
sure.
you think of advancing to get there?
I might as well. I think so.
Okay.
Or I guess I could just
You
charge guys
Like I said,
to kill.
the wounded guy is the one you need to kill to make this squad drop OC by half.
And you can charge with the tank. You always forget those things can charge and tank shock.
I always forget. So I should just move No, but then I don't have this objective.
You need one of those 2 units to stay.
Okay, well then that decides what he has to stay. If I could have stickied this,
Do you avoid a sticky?
I do have for 1 CP in the movement phase, a guard squad can sticky objective, but
Need a guard squad.
I need a guard squad, and that strat is so hard to use because guard are usually not. They're just like a missile that you send out and they die. So, okay, that's a 5 for now. So the tank is sitting still. He needs to kill things. I need to take your OC away. This is hilarious. So it's basically like all or nothing, right?
Yeah,
Like with
yeah.
the points.
It is.
Yeah.
Because it's storm. Yeah, I have to take the objective. Control 2 or more. Yeah.
In
Okay.
No Man's Land.
So I'm either gonna lose pretty bad or I'm gonna barely win.
Yeah, this is a 13-point swing.
So this is the game.
This is the game.
I do have a CP. Matt has a CP and a free strat.
Yep.
Okay. So he can interrupt. Sorry, guys. I need to think for one moment. How's chat doing, Craig?
They're in there. They're hanging in there.
Just hanging in there? Nice.
They're hanging in there.
Okay.
The suspense.
The suspense is killing
It's
them,
close.
probably.
It is down to the final
Oh, absolutely.
bit here.
So I think the right thing to do, the tank, it's a 7. The tank is going to, but I have to make the charge with Valerian to get enough OC. I have to make that charge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we just have to go for it. The tank will shoot everything at this squad.
Yep.
We'll start with the little gun because maybe we kill that guy. Little gun. These little guns have never
So many
performed.
hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
pop, pop, pop.
They don't do much, but they were doing great this game.
-1 to wound.
So 4s. That's 2 wounds at AP1, damage 1.
Okay. My guy is in the Bruin, so he's in cover.
Yep,
So 3s.
he's
Good.
fine. The big gun. Same squad. Okay. 2s, twin linked, -1 to wound.
Yeah, -1 to wound.
Twin links.
Twin linked.
Oh my god.
2,
Okay.
AP3.
AP3.
Yeah.
So cover, so this will be a 5-up.
Yeah, 5 on
On-
first one.
Okay. So
So he's dead.
He's a boy.
And then second guy takes how many wounds?
It's D6
Don't roll
plus
1.
D6. Okay, yeah.
Roll 1.
He's good. So I kill
Second
another
guy
guy.
is obliterated.
Okay, that's the tank. Yep. Now, your OC is now what?
11.
11.
It's still 11.
4 from what?
4 from the Dread.
4 from really 4?
4 on the Dreads.
Holy crap!
Okay.
4 on the dreads.
So-
5, 6, 7, 9.
Oh,
Oh, 10, 11.
I-
Okay. Yeah.
no, the path forward is clear. So the Ventari, beep, shoot them. Do I want to use a strat? What's my CP? No, my CP's for the charge. All right. 2s. It's fine. That's fine. That's okay. 4s. 1 at AP1 damage 2.
4 up. Good.
Unfortunate. That's no. They still have shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. They're gonna shoot these guys as well.
Mhm.
I think that's because I have to make the charge on the other squad and they're closer. So the regular warden, beautiful 4s.
All right.
No, Valerian,
Making it harder on yourself.
hit hard. 2 AP1 damage 2 there.
Okay. 4s. One of them.
I will take that.
Okay.
That is all of my shooting. Okay.
So you have how much OC between those two?
If they both get on,
Yeah.
6. If everyone lives.
No,
6
yours
each.
was-
6 each, sorry.
Yeah.
6 each.
Okay.
That's 6.
I was like,
Yeah, because it's 3 per them because the banner, 2 for all of them. And your captain is still a regular, like he's got
Power Fist.
it's a power fist. Okay.
Yeah.
So charging Valerian.
Okay.
I believe it's a 6.
Into who?
Into these guys.
Okay.
I don't think so.
What'd you roll?
It's a 5. Oh, wait.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, 5 is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't move. Don't move.
Well,
We got measuring
like
widgets.
You
Take
kicked
back
him
a
back
tiny bit,
like
yeah.
he kicked him back
A
a millimeter.
smidge.
So if it's on the line, he's got it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A 5 will do it.
Okay.
A 5 will not base you, so you will
Just behind him.
like that.
Do I Overwatch that?
Are you Overwatch them?
You're my oath target,
Interesting.
so I could do it for free with the captain,
Mm.
and the heavy bolter could just kill you in one shot if I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They could kill the warden.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sustained hits 3 or sustained hits 2 with 3 damage.
Sustained it too. Wow.
Yeah.
You could. How many shots is it?
It's 3
3
shots.
shots.
3 shots, full rerolls to hit.
Interesting.
So the question is, do I do that or do I just try to kill you in melee with the
I don't know
interrupt?
the right answer to that.
Because I guess the question is, what would I use the other CP for?
Mm-hmm.
I think I know.
That's tough. That is tough.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a CP instead to heroically intervene with the
Intervene?
yeah with the other squad, the ones that do mortals when I charge you.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure that works always on any charge.
Oh.
Yeah, anytime I end a charge mode.
Oh.
So yeah, they're gonna counteroffensive
I see.
those guys.
Okay.
Oh, spicy.
So they're in.
That's your CP.
There's 4 guys, and it's on 4s.
Yes,
It's 1 mortal per.
1 mortal per.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
And the other thing it does is it kind of keeps you off my captain with that squad. Because you now cannot consolidate into him. Unless you can charge him with the other guys. But
Right.
all right, mortal wounds on 4s. 3.
I'll spend the CP.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't fail the other charge, so
Yeah.
I spend it
that's
here.
important.
3,
3.
Yep.
4s.
Oh,
No.
that's brutal.
That makes things difficult,
That's
but not impossible.
that's.
Now down to 2 OC on Valerian.
Yeah, that makes it.
You have 8 OC total, if nothing else dies.
That makes it almost impossible. So
No.
what's their OC?
1 each.
1 each, and the dread's 4.
Yeah.
So you just have to wipe the.
You have to have. I need less than 4 things remaining, unless I can kill one. If I can do a wound there, then I can maybe.
But you can't interrupt.
Correct. I cannot interrupt.
So I need to kill this whole squad and 1 guy.
Well, just that whole squad would do it.
Just that whole squad would do it?
I would need 4 to contest you, unless I can kill that guy, and then I only need 2 to contest you. But I guess it's
Killing this guy would make it so this guy couldn't fight.
correct.
Jesus. This is. Oh, I live for these games. It's 40k.
So they're 1 OC. So that's 6 between these 2 squads.
Yeah.
And I've got 6 and him. But you are going to kill him with the captain.
Captain probably
It's
can.
Valerian, though. Maybe not.
I guess if anyone can survive it, it is Valerian.
Well, but he does not have any of his stuff anymore.
Oh, because it's only one leading a unit. Then never mind. Valerian could just get popped.
He has 6 wounds.
2 up, 4 up,
6 wounds.
6 wounds.
He actually has a 6 up feel no pain as well.
Okay.
Could matter.
I do have a free strat still banked on the captain unit,
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
so I could
A free strat.
I could give lethal hits to the squad. I could. What's the other one? +1 to attacks or +1 to strength.
So I'm going first with both squads, though.
Yes.
No matter what.
yes.
Okay.
Tense.
I'm charging.
Yep.
I'm going first with both squads. I just have to bank. I think I have to bank on Valyrian surviving your captain.
Okay.
So I'm sending the Venetarian just to the intercessors.
Okay.
Yep, the assault intercessor.
Assault intercessors. Here's the roll. Doesn't really matter what the roll is.
So one thing to be mindful of, I will get to pile in.
Okay.
So if I can hit one of these guys with him, I'd only have to get one wound through.
There you go. So you want to stay outside of that.
Outside of 4. Because also 1-inch
4.
engagement.
Oh, right.
So you'd have to come around this way, and then you just consolidate in after you kill stuff.
Would you get the... Because you didn't charge.
I'm in combat, though.
But if...
You always get to pile in if you activate in combat.
But if he's dead...
Well, if he dies, but it sounds like I have a good chance at him living, I think is my thing.
Okay, so if they wipe the squad, then I can come in.
Yep.
Yeah.
4 away from you.
Yeah.
Because I just need to get his toe on.
Right.
And then I'm outside of 4.
You only have to be outside, at the end of the move. So.
And then I'm counting on Valyrian surviving your captain.
The other option is if you can kill this guy, but
yeah,
so you're gonna try to.
Yeah.
Just go. Yeah,
we're doing the Venetari first.
Yep.
Oh,
Venetari first. We have no CP. You have no CP. You have a free strat.
I have a free strat banked on the other squad.
We have no CP left. This is for the game. So, sustained hits on 6s.
Okay. And
Maybe I should've
lethal,
changed-
or no, lance. Yeah,
Lance. Maybe you should have changed it to crits on 5s, turn 5. I didn't even think about that.
Extra.
No, this is still good.
AP is still
nice.
nice.
Invone here.
6s.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I get the 2 misses back.
Yep.
That's
Average.
average.
In a way.
Yeah, that's
In a way.
In a way, that is average. We're wounding you on 2s.
Yep.
2 misses. So 13 at AP 3 damage 2.
Okay. Probably got him.
My heart is pounding.
6s. Wow. They're dead, but wow.
Roll.
Very good roll.
That's why I put the whole squad in there.
All right.
Here's Valyrian. I should have saved his thing. I always use it right away. That's something I need to improve on with Custodes. Not burning my abilities
The first
as soon as I can use them.
It's tough because you are exposed.
They could just die if
Yeah.
you don't use it. All right. I have 7 attacks. Valyrian's a beast. I believe in...
Armor contempt.
All right.
Of
so you're
course.
going to get my extra AP.
Yep.
So these are still AP 3 because he's cool like that. We have sustained hits on 6s. Okay, that's fine. Bad roll, but I get 1 back. Boom.
-1 to wound.
-1 to wound. 4s.
Why is it -1 to wound?
It's the company hero's ability.
Oh.
So 3. AP 3.
Even after the reduction?
He's AP 3 base.
Okay.
Yep.
So 6s. All right. I guess one of the wounds might go onto the captain, might not. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, does not matter. You're right.
So there you go.
That's it. Holy crap.
So he can't go?
No, because I'm not in engagement range.
Because he's not in engagement range, and he didn't charge.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're buffering on something.
Right now.
Right now. Did we lose? Hold on. Hold on. It says excellent connection, but it also shows buffering.
Did you just happen to walk by in the 15-second delay?
Someone's typing.
We're still here.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Well, we're still here.
Looks like it's buffering to us, but cool.
All right. So Connor, your primary score is
So I'm scoring 13.
13.
Because I took the middle and I have 1 terraform.
Your storm hostile score is
5? 4
4.
for that one.
4 from storm now.
You secure
For 5.
5.
I've secured no man's land because I have 2 objectives.
That puts the final score. Blood Angels, 83. Custodes, 84.
You
Good
got
game,
there. Yeah,
game.
good game.
Holy crap. I lived for those turn 5.
That was the most
comebacks.
intense end of a game since last week when I played against Craig.
Yeah.
My final advertisement for our battle report coming up.
Yeah.
Good game. Wow. I definitely thought you had me at the start of turn 5.
Yeah,
I had very little left.
I don't know. So with the 2 CP, 1 and 1 free one, I was struggling to think what the best use of that's going to be.
That's a decision.
I see what you were going for to try and soften them up. I think in hindsight, the interrupt was the...
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't have killed Valerian and a dude with it, because I killed a dude with my
I guess you...
CP.
I think Valerian lives, especially with the 6-up feel no pain against.
Yeah, because that's the thing is,
True.
Because I have 4 pin, 6-up feel no pain.
then I would need to get 3, 4, 5 power fist attacks through if you make none of your feel no pains.
And
he's got
if
4
you
pin.
didn't kill that guy, I would have been -1 AP.
Yeah, that's
Fair.
So I
Fair.
see your
I guess
logic.
that-
So I miscalculated a little because I didn't realize Valerian was AP 3 base, but I was if he is AP 2 base, I think I had a decent chance at.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
character
realize
living.
you didn't know that.
I don't think it would have changed it
Yeah.
overall because
Yeah,
if I'm spending that CP to charge, then what else am I gonna use the free CP on?
He's strength 8 AP 3 damage too, so he's got like 2 little numbers ticked up
Sure.
from Custodes. But man, that was a crazy game.
Yeah.
That was so close.
I thought as soon as you failed your charges in the middle,
At turn 4.
at turn 4...
Yeah.
Was that only turn 4?
Yeah, it was right before this happened.
Yeah.
Or was it turn 3?
No, it was turn 4.
It was turn 4
This
because
happened right before.
these guys stuck right here and those guys stuck
and
right
Valerian
there.
stuck there.
I was thinking the turn earlier, where you tried to charge the
Trajan
the
into
interceptors.
into the jumpy
Interceptors.
guys.
Oh, I see. And you failed that. I'm like, oh, those interceptors are just sitting in the middle, ready to blast.
Yeah,
I thought you were
thought it was
toast there.
me too. But it was close enough that you can't give up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I don't know I don't know what I could have done differently because
thought you played great.
Well, if you're curious on score, Matt, you had 46 primary points. You had 24 secondary and then the 3 challenger.
God, I just need to terraform 1 turn earlier. I
So
could
for you
Mhm.
on turn 1,
He just got screwed though on
turn
one.
1, turn 3, and turn 5. Turn 5, not 5. Turn 1 and 3, you had 2 secondary points combined.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
it's-
abnormal for you and Space Marines, I feel.
For Space Marines, yeah, there are a lot of secondaries I can do turn 1.
Yeah.
I happen to get 2 of the ones I
yeah,
can't.
you just got roasted.
Yeah.
Secondary draw.
So I don't know.
What was my spread? I had way less primary. My point spread.
Well,
right?
You had 40 primary and 34 secondary. So you actually out-secondaried someone for once.
Why did I do so good on secondaries?
So
I guess I got lucky.
You had secondaries you could do every
you
turn.
had extend turn 1.
Right.
You had assassination and behind turn 2, which you were in great
I did
position
both
to
of
do.
those.
Overwhelming force and area denial, you were in great position to do.
You didn't do a single action for secondaries.
No.
Nope.
That's
why.
You did pay, I
why.
think,
You paid
3 CP to ditch secondary.
You have to.
Yeah,
You have
but I
to
mean,
do Custodes. There's
Sabotage.
the pile right there of the ones I discarded, the flipped ones.
Oh,
So
okay.
that ones.
Yeah, you ditched.
So that's 3.
But yeah, sabotage, engage, mark for death, horde, whatever, establish locus, tempting target, no prisoners.
Wow, I got really lucky.
You could only done like 2 of those.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, in the last term, storm and secure. So you did have 2 turns of not great secondary, but you had 3 really good turns that flowed with your game plan already.
The only game plan I could do, which was just trade in the middle for stuff. Yeah. I think your list is great, Matt. Maybe the dreads are debatable,
Yeah, I wanted to try out the
but
ballistas are good because
Ballistas are
it's
good.
nice to have some range. Having a second one might be nicer.
Yeah.
I wanted to try out the Death Company Dread because he did get cheaper.
He's fun.
Yeah.
he's cool.
It's only 160 points now.
It's not that many points.
Yeah. Compared to a Brutalis, the Brutalis gets mortals on the charge.
Mhm.
But this one gets hit rerolls baked in and a 6-up feel no pain.
Feel no
The
pain.
damage 3 weapon.
Yeah.
I like the Death Company one.
I think he's.
I think with them being at the same cost, I'm okay.
I'm biased because when we first started playing 40k, Death Company Dread was my favorite model, and I played Tyranids. But
They were smaller back then.
oh, they're cute.
They're tiny little boxes.
Yeah.
Size of what's on my Swarm Lord. That's him. That's Death Company Dread.
Yeah, I think I'd swap something out. I guess Company Heroes don't really belong in the list, so I'd probably swap them out. And then,
But I mean, you kill just any squad you want.
Well,
You keep the captain.
yeah,
Oh.
the captain stays, but I give him Assault Intercessors instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I save like 30 points.
Oh,
Because the defensibility and the shooting is kind of whatever. The defensibility is okay, but like you can see, it didn't really matter enough.
Yeah, that's true.
So that gets me 30 points, and then probably find a way to get more Sanguinary Guard in the list.
Yeah, that's.
Or
Do you ever do a 6-man blob with Dante?
I don't know what's better. Blood Angels does tend to like small
I'd
squads,
say MSU is better.
Better.
but I competitive lists have definitely done 6 with Dante.
Probably worth trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carrying through 6 of those guys.
That's an actual Death Star.
and they,
Of a unit.
the reason they're kind of similar to Death Shroud, other than being really, really fast in exchange for not nearly as durable.
Yeah.
But they're still fairly durable
Yep.
with the -1 to hit and
The
wound.
hit and wound is disgusting.
So like Death Shroud, I don't run the 6 because they kill something and then they get stuck because they're 5-inch move. But
It's all
they move 12 and can advance and charge. So it's like, yeah, take 6 and then just sweep around the board.
Yeah.
BEJ said maybe you want to bring out your Lancer instead of your.
I just gotta paint it.
Just gotta paint it.
It was in one version of this list, and I'm like, I gotta paint too much stuff already, so it's getting cut. But yeah, good call.
Yeah. I was debating. We were hosting a tournament. Me and Matt and Calvin are playing in it, and I'm really debating dropping the tanks. You guys, if you've been watching for the past year, for any of 10th, I've been so wishy-washy on the stupid tanks, and I regret it, whichever one I choose.
So I will say, the current meta,
Yeah.
Knights and Chaos Knights are the 2 of the top factions.
That's true. That's good.
So those things will rip apart a baby knight a turn.
So I should probably keep them, at least for the tournament.
Yeah, in terms of timing, that's probably the worst time to drop them.
Yeah.
My reasoning for thinking about dropping them was, this game's not a good example, because they did less good than they normally do.
You shot into a vehicle one time with them, and it was a vehicle that had one weight.
And one of them died right away.
Yeah.
My thought in the future, after the tournament, dropping the tanks is, I really like this game, and the game you guys will see soon. I have these smaller squads of Custodes, so I have 1 or 2 more.
An extra unit.
It feels really good for a Custodes player to have an extra unit to trade with.
I think the only thing from you on a more tactical thing is making sure you get your guard squad onto that expansion objective and sticky it.
You should have swapped Valerian and them, I think.
Sticky it and then
sticky it and run.
Yeah, because even if they're once a game rocket, sticky it and then rocket them off into something.
You can protect it, or you still have a warden squad protecting it, but that gives you the flexibility on turn 5
at the end of the game
to leave it.
That's a great point.
That's the only thing. And then I don't know, maybe, although it's not as important this edition, your scouting sisters, maybe if you want to utilize them, but there's not as much.
I've seen plenty of Custodes lists with no sisters in them.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that one's definitely optional.
I think actually either scout them, maybe, or this game, I should have just started them in reserves.
It does depend on what
behind enemy lines and stuff.
I had a lot of deep strike.
Yeah.
And you
did screen a little bit with them.
Yeah, they small bubbles.
Yeah.
So
if you hadn't done that, I could have gotten like one of the charging squads in the third spot.
40 points.
Yeah.
And so if you do, it is good to have one of them just lurking around for some secondary purposes.
Also, if we can go back to the game for a sec.
Yeah.
These sisters in my home field surviving your bolter guys.
I don't know what the odds are on that, but yeah, that was really good.
Think about how many points they got me just sitting in the back.
I mean, like even if I'd killed 3, then you'd have to take battle shock tests with them.
Failed eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Defend.
That was a really lucky. That was big luck for me. Yeah. Tanking that so well.
What's the minimum size squad of guard you can take?
4. You can take 4 or 5.
How many are 4? How many points are 4?
210.
Oh.
Sounds right. 170.
170.
Guard are cheap, pretty cheap now.
Are the Wardens 210?
Wardens
170.
Wardens are 210. Yep.
Your minimum size squad is 5 points more than my maximum size squad of.
That's cheap. That's so cheap. But yeah,
No, I think you played it great. That's the main
I think we
critique
both did.
is having. Oh, well, yes, both of you.
Yeah.
But since we're talking about you, is
Oh, yeah.
having your guard squad
sticky.
being able to sticky.
I think you're
Mhm.
totally right because I always regret it at the end of the game when
Yeah,
I haven't sticky
powerful
in
for
something.
elite.
having played an entire edition with another elite army that's slow,
Yeah,
Sticky is a godsend
Sticky's
in the
got
late
it.
game. Yeah.
yeah.
And it was nice. You don't always do this, but you were kind of forced to by the way Matt played, keeping a unit of Venatari for the end of the game. Normally,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
send them out
That's true.
and they die by turn 3.
Yeah, that's true.
But having them for the last turn was
I will
Pretty
keep
good.
that in mind at the tournament.
Mhm.
Because the reason I always send them out is I feel like I need to kill
Well,
to
and
stay in the game.
you can only keep them till turn 3.
well, yes,
'Cause they don't go
can
back
only
up.
Stay in until turn 3.
So it's, I mean, that came down turn 2.
They came down turn 2 for behind. Oh no, yeah, for behind.
Should I have done that?
Yeah, that 3 points.
That's
when
what you
gain,
do?
If you look at it that
Oh
way.
yeah, true. That's a good point.
And if Matt didn't commit,
That's a good point. Yeah.
those things are pretty lethal and can mess up.
Yeah, and
And
then
it would have killed your tank, or
and if that hadn't been there, I would have had everything that tried to kill that in the center
that's true.
sooner. So,
So it
Trajan
was
might
right,
have been dead
yeah.
a turn
I
sooner.
mean, that's what they're there for.
Yeah.
So
I think Matt, you played it great.
yeah,
Keeping that fight first squad is just so
yeah.
obnoxious.
They forced me to think about how much I shot them.
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah,
forced
that's
all of my firepower into
They're
that
not
squad.
that expensive. Like they are, but they're not.
I forget
It's
how many
the-
points they are.
It's the threat of the fights first.
Yeah.
that is-
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would have just sent the guard squad.
yeah, and like having it on the chaplain, so it's like, all right, I just get +1 to wound. I don't have to charge you. I just
Last
it's just there.
tournament when I played against that brick,
Yeah.
I took one of my rupture effects, said I don't want to deal with this, and just threw it into it and said,
Yeah.
all right, chew on my rupture effects for the whole game.
You
While
put him
yeah.
in melee.
I sent him into melee because I did not want to deal with that squad.
Oh, funny.
So with the character and the enhancements, 245 points.
that's
That's
not
not that much.
That's
for
cheaper than a Custodes squad.
And like you can potentially heroically intervene with them too, and
Yeah.
it turns on all of the charging stuff.
Yep,
So they get +1 attack, +2 strength
that's crazy.
in your opponent's
they're
turn.
so good at just sitting on that objective, especially against melee armies.
Yeah.
The -1 damage too. I
Minus
mean,
one
we
damage.
said,
Yes.
but
That's the death.
you forced
Yeah, the
me
death
to
company.
commit 2 squads of Custodes, which is so many points,
And that was just barely
and it was barely enough.
because that probably wouldn't have killed the like I rolled it wrong, but probably wouldn't have killed the character if you didn't have the second squad.
No, oh no, definitely not. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it was a really good game. Extra AP is good.
Yeah.
I never get to use that. Like I said it like 10 times, but it's fun to get to use rules I don't ever use.
Yeah. Well,
Were you all
Wait.
good?
one last thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever find the Tyranid?
I didn't look. I was really focused.
That's fine.
The Tyranid did not move the whole game.
He didn't. He tried to.
Is he there?
Yeah.
Under the boot of this man?
Yep.
Is that a warrior head?
No, it's
It's a spore mine.
No, it's a
Is
a
it?
mucilate, or it's
Yeah,
the neuro tyrant baby.
The Neurotyrant's little synapse giving thing?
Synapse baby.
Neuraloid.
Neuraloid.
There we go.
Neuraloid.
He's stepping on one of them.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
But he didn't move. He was hiding from you perfectly. Yeah, I think that's everything we have.
Thanks, everybody, for
Uh,
watching.
The next live stream, I'll probably have a video about it later this week, will actually be the tournament, July 19th and 20th.
Yeah.
And then there probably won't be one for July because we'll be doing that. So the next regular live stream will probably be the end of August.
Mm.
So I'll probably bring out the Tyranids against one of you two.
I think it'll be Connor next
Yeah.
because you and I
might be-
jumped the queue.
Yeah, we jumped
last
it.
time.
So it
Okay.
might be us two.
A
Maybe
classic fight. I should...
you'll finally. Oh, actually, end of August, we probably have the Grey Knights by then.
Oh, then we're doing that.
So it'll probably be a
Definitely
Grey Knight
doing that.
Tyranid one
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So stay tuned in 2 months for that. Otherwise, stay tuned for the live stream tournament. 2 days, 5 games, and all in all, we have plenty of videos coming out for you guys. So thank you guys for playing.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Craig,
you guys
being
for
here.
watching, and we'll see you next time here at Maelstrom Game Studios.
Peace.
And
Ooh, doggy.